Padang community, welcome back to Lake State Media. I'm back, and let the show start. So please join us, share the link, and I will pin the link down so you can come in. Share the live show, and I will pin the link down so you can come. So just come back. Aro, you are welcome. Welcome, Wilson Val.
Hi, welcome back, man. Hello, Ndida Kukichilo call almost 4:30 something.
Because we want everybody in the community. We are live, okay?
Correct.
Yeah, we want everybody in the community to express themselves, and also we want people also to come and because this is how we set up this board, this Lake State Media, the forum.
Correct.
Let's say you, a Padang community, have a concern. You already express your concern. And also, the community around a Padang also, they have a right to come and say yes, no, yes, and no. That make it sound good. But if you talk by yourself and you go, it will be like you were not talking to nobody. So, and that's why people like Simon came and interject. So, which is good. This field.
Mr. Bull, that's why you asked a question at the beginning before that. Are we going to speak in Dinka or English? I told you very beginning that it will be in English, so our message can go out to those who are criticize us.
Yes.
So we are not against people like Simon or anybody to come in. The only thing that we are making from you, try to guide them to stick on a message. Sometimes they want to go out of topic.
Right. So now
they don't want to justify why Olony is going to be like this. Simon is talking like he is not concerned. He does not take our concern seriously.
Okay, let me send
hello, gentlemen. Good morning or good evening. In that case, I just want to interject quickly before my power is very limited, and I would want. I've been watching the show from the beginning, but I just wanted to respond quickly to just some of the things that you've been saying with regards to the Johnson Olony and the Agwelek forces in general, and our position. One is that I want to assure you, the viewers, that the Johnson Olony and Agwelek forces all are under the SPLM-IO, and our chairman is the first vice president, Dr. Riek Machar. That one I want to assure you. So whoever is saying that we have not integrated forces or Olony is not part of the SPLM-IO, I want to dispute you that this is not true. Number two, I wanted that gentleman called Billy Luke to come in, and I tell him in his face that whatever all the reasons that he's saying, that Agwelek has not been integrated to the is not being amalgamated, because we're not using the term in integrated. He has not been amalgamated to the forces that are in Alel, Tufugi, and Yomding. He can come to be my witness. It's good that Luke Bill is there. I would want him to go to Alel, Yomding, and Tufugi.
Peter.
Yeah, he's being muted.
Sorry, I muted you by mistake.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, everybody is new. You just came. Okay.
Okay.
Who's now gonna be applied because I'm not gonna stay. Everybody gonna have 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. And
let me continue because I'm sure a lot of people are watching.
We're gonna let you continue. Billy, everybody's complaining that we are a pain in the ass in this show. Why? Because we talk a lot, me and you. So we need to respect our audience. We need to limit talking and let the person we give chance talk. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you chance later to talk, but we're not gonna be interrupting. It will be 10 minutes. So what I do, time your time and I time my time, so we can stop people right away. So
why you don't try with the 5 minutes first? 10 minutes will took us a couple of hours.
No problem. No problem. That 5 minutes is okay. I will have made myself.
Okay, that's good, Chairman. That's good also. Billy, go ahead. You talk, but you're not talking. It's Peter who is talking, but say what you want to say so we can time the show because there is nobody who is going to talk like he's in J1. No.
Correct.
Okay. I absolutely agree with you, Bol. Thank you once again for offering your time to come back and host us for the second session. So I want to inform our community leaders, Banyaron Yuot and Banya Wilson Tonaku, Ichiro Dwokshin. This second session is going to be a discussion session, which is actually going to be a debate. We are going to contrast what we just presented as the community leaders to the South Sudanese so that the opposition supporters can actually come and debate with us. That way we can challenge them based on facts. And that's why we have to make sure we concentrate on the topic. The topic is why the opposition justify the appointment of Johnson Olony. And we will be actually contrasting them by saying, no, we don't want Johnson Olony because of so and so, or because of this and this. That's how we want to end our debate. So, Brother Peter Adwok, it is a pleasure to have you here. And we are actually looking for the opposition so they can join us right now in this session so that we can go down to the debate. So thank you very much. I think we all agree that each and every speaker is going to be allotted 5 minutes each, right? So once you exhausted your 5 minutes, then the next speaker has to take over. So thank you very much, bro. I will be respecting. I will be very strict with this time.
Billy.
I promise. I will not I will not interject. Yeah.
But both of us, because both of us will watch at the time because I don't want you to forget that you take a side. So
thank you.
We don't want to take a side, please. Whether you're a member of a Padang community or a member of other community around a Padang area, they need to be cut off as the time arrives. Thank you. So Peter,
thank you.
Yes.
So you're gonna go ahead, and I'm going to organize the link, please.
Okay. I have 5 more minutes starting from now. Okay.
Now you have to start from now.
Now I've responded to you that I wanted to make it official to you in the show that yes.
Peter, let me ask the permission from the President, Wilson Tonakur, or Narona Yuot, if they have anything to say regarding the rule we just set, or anything that they want to tell the audience before you move ahead. They can we Wilson. Jaron Yuot into Chin Yala,
Okay. I just want to ask him. He said like Olony, his forces are
Olony,
his forces are in are in a camp, containment areas. But why they still attacking people in entire areas if they are part of peace?
Give him chance first, so you want to answer those.
Okay, you are asking question. Ni jakon jam well na chi jam baden kalas kin bi a jamin blue interject. Did you respond?
No,
5 minutes.
He talked. He said his forces are under Riek Machar and they are in containment areas.
His time is going though. Let him start talking. Let him.
Okay, bijo ni kon jam well na you talk 5 minutes baden kin bijo ti. Okay. So let's start with him. Peter Adwok. Now yes, we will start timing you. Yeah. We will start timing you now. So don't worry about your time, okay? Now you are starting at 4:36 minutes. So no go ahead.
Yeah. I've already answered that we are IO, and there's no doubts about it. That's why Olony was brought in as was nominated to be the governor of Upper Nile. That is number one. Number two, Mr. Billy, this goes to you, saying that we do not have forces in the cantonment sites. I will tell you that I personally was involved with the issue of having the forces converging to cantonment sites, and I will mention to you in names the cantonment sites. For the Agwelek division, there are 3 sites, which is Torguang, Diel, and Madiai. If you go there personally now, you will find that the second forge of forces are ready, and they are waiting for the second phase of going for the training. Just immediately after the first group is will be graduated from the ground. These are in Alel, Tufugia, and Yomding. Okay, the Minister of Defense was yesterday in Alel. If you are following the news, that what is happening in South Sudan. Number two, the reason Johnson Olony was nominated to be the governor for Upper Nile is only because of this book here. This book is the book of IGAD, implementing the revitalized agreement on the resolution of the conflict of South Sudan. That is the only reason that Johnson Olony is going to was nominated to be the governor for Upper Nile. Number three, if you go back and remember the history, when the peace agreement of the revitalized cessation of hostility was signed, the first division to implement the agreement, the cessation of hostility, was the Agwelek division, in which we personally went to Malakal and we signed that the first division to implement the agreement. My cessation of hostility was the. I'm hearing my echo.
Mute yourself, Bongjam, please.
No, I'm not.
Hello?
Now it's good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
There was a noise somewhere.
We were the ones who implemented the peace agreement with regards to cessation of hostility, in which I was personally involved in going to Malakal to implement, to come to agreements on the nature of how the peace agreement is going to look like. And that is why, up to today, there's no fighting that you have heard in Upper Nile, despite the fact that you heard there was fighting in other places, like the fighting of David Ochan, Ochan in Jeko, in Equatoria, and all those other places. But in Upper Nile, there's not been any fighting. If you can, if I'm wrong, you can. I can bear you. I can prove that which place has taken fighting. Number three, the issue of the land dispute. This one, it is also being addressed in this book, of which it states that the land solution will come from the TBC and the IBC. I don't know where you people are continuing to make this allegation that your land has been occupied and not. And the TBC has not yet come out with any concrete concrete solution to South Sudan problem. And that document is being deliberately kept down by Salva Kiir in Juba, and he doesn't want to release it. Those people have come up with the with the solutions to the issue of the land issues. Now, Padang, my advice to you is this, my brothers. The reason why there's no war in an Upper Nile, it is because we all want peace. Okay. Now, if Billy look and the so-called Padang, who are number 3 in the Upper Nile in terms of population, they feel that they cannot allow the normal process of the peace agreement to be implemented. Then the next phase of things will not be good for them, because I'm sure they will be the only ones who have stood out from the peace agreement that we are here implementing, and the repercussions are going to be severe for the Padang. So my personal 5 minutes is almost coming to an end, but
yes,
I would request you to please let us continue the process of the peace process until the day that we see justice and equality that is will be implemented in Upper Nile. And thank you very much.
Thank you. Exactly 5 minutes. Okay, next person. Next.
Yeah, the next person is going to be Aaron. Do you want to throw a question to him? I think he left the show anyway. So anyway, since you were actually trying to ask a question, the next speaker should be Bong Jieng. Bong Jieng what? Around you, let's be patient. Let's allow each one of them to present their views. And then after that, we will contrast their presentation. So go ahead, Bong Jieng. Unmute yourself. You are muted right now.
Let me unmute him.
Yeah.
Bong Jieng.
Thank you for being patient. You what for it? We try to line up people according to the way you are tuning in right now. So thank you.
Tell him to unmute himself. He chose to.
Okay, now he unmute himself. Yeah, you good now. You good.
All right.
Speak up.
Thank you, Bull.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bull and Luke. And I've been watching Luke too many times. So thank you with Lagos State. And then what I'm going to say that is thank you for you guys. I will take only like 4 minutes. I'm not talking very, very long. And then I will say that thank you to all the South Sudanese. They come to debates. And then I hope all the Junubin going to thank you for Nuer people the first. And then why? Because they work together with Dinka, with all the Junubin, right? The first one, we know that in all the South Sudan is a Garang Mabur. So we know that. That is the first guy we can say thank you, all the Dinka. The Garang Mabur.
We cannot hear him. I
cannot
right? hear him.
Oh, okay, you guys don't hear me? So
no,
what I'm going to say.
No, we hear you.
Okay, right now all the little tribes they're coming up. When the Nuer say we're going to be all Junubins, even we are living in Arab together. Nobody come up.
Aro, can you mute yourself, please?
All right. Nobody come up. When seen we start as well. Even when we start our movement, no any later try come to say this and this and this. It's only Dinka and Nuer and only Equatoria. And now all the Dinka have a lot of tribes. They come up, they complain. All the other things, they just come up, complain. When the Nuer didn't come, why you guys never come up? All right. So right now, we are in the feast, right? We are in the feast. The feast is what? Because we're going to follow the process. What the process? The process, what I know is me, is only the IO select their governor, let them go. The IG select their governor, let them go. The SWA let them other select their governor, let them go. And then after that, and then we can come and then we can come and sit. We see who behind of those things is still is not considered as we are a Genovese. We know that as like Iowa people, they know that we are in Genovese, right? Why? Because we together with all the South Sudanese, we never select anyone around, left it behind. We go forward. So this is the things you guys gonna know that. It doesn't the only one tribe gonna come, the fight. Okay, like Alpha now, is that we're gonna say that, okay, we're gonna fight with all these people living Alpha now. Do not think that they can feed those 3 people in Alpha now? No. Even in majority, they cannot do that. Ted cannot do it himself. Nur cannot do it. Naban number do that for himself. Even what you guys talking about now is Padang, right? They cannot do that. No. But when they come together, they lap their hand like this. That's the only things we can go forward. Nobody say that we are ready. They're ready for what? To fight with who? If there's a 4 or 5 in Africa now, it's only one tribe say that, hey, we're going to fight with 4. Do you guys think you guys can handle that? No. But so we don't beat the bush, come the reality in the feast. All right. It does because they're killing people. Okay, 2013, you guys know that. They killed a lot of people in Juba. It's not only Nuer. They killed Equatoria. They killed some Dinka. They have mark like me. They killed too, right? And those people, why now we leave and then we go to peace for that? Why? Because we need all the people that are still alive. They have enjoyment. Like the way now you live in Canada, you live in the US, you live in Australia. You live wherever you are, right? So we need to leave those people that die. So let's go to peace. And then after that, we're going to claim for that when we get the right person as a government to listen to us and give us the free speech. So that is the only thing I can say. Bill, don't beat the bush. Bill, look, don't beat the bush, brothers. I know you have a pain. There's a lot of people have a pain. There's a lot of people in South Sudan have a pain. There's a lot of Dinka have a pain. They kill. They thought they knew because we use the same map. See, like Shure, like from Bull, from Betio to Jonglei to Malakal. They have a people that have a mark like me. And those people, they get killed because their mark, their thoughts, they get killed from all the Dinka. There's no nowhere to kill anyone in Juba, right? And now they're quiet. When they're quiet, now you're coming up. It's because you don't have a mark. It's very easy to get killed for that too, right? So even some Nuer, they don't have a mark, they kill them because they know them how they walk and how they act in Juba. And why they leave it behind? Because we love South Sudan. We love we're going to be a Genovese. Come together. Talk to you like right now in the show. This is the only way we can go forward. Please, You guys can understand it. Just read books. Jeff Kennedy said that. You all black people, we know that you guys, we treat you really bad. But forgive us, but don't forget. Don't forget we killed you guys. So that's why we try all the different tribes. We forget it because we go to feast. And there's some people now they want to try to generate things to be hard.
Bang Jack wrote.
Thank you, sir.
Your time finished.
All right, thank you.
Another person, please.
Yeah, thank you very much, Bongjak, for your presentation. That is your own opinion. The next speaker is going to be your Padit.
Yeah, don't be the good brother. Think like a Junubin. The people that get killed.
Yes, your Padit. Go ahead.
Yeah, the next speaker is your Padit. Thank you, Bongjang. We will come back to respond to you. We want to give all the new guests the opportunity to present themselves. Then after that, we're going to have a cycle of exchange. Thank you. Padit, is your chance to take the podium.
Let me unmute him. Unmute yourself, you.
Okay, sorry. Where did you mute?
Hi. Can you get
me? We do.
Okay, thank you. Come on, 5 minutes?
Yes.
It's okay. No. We're still going to give you another round.
Just give me like...
Go ahead. Yeah.
All right. Okay, thank you. All right. First of all, so I would like to say thank you to Brother Bull. I really appreciate that. And, you know, you've been having a lot of time now, like just holding you down and being voluntarily. But when I look at it, it's not like calling you out of it. You know, you are part of this issue too. So you need to be here. You know, so I really appreciate that. So thank you so much and for that. And I would like to say thank to the all viewers and thank to the media, the leg state. You know, so thing I just want to say it. I don't know, but I don't want to be forced into the language while I'm not supposed to be using that language. But when it's come to the way of putting together to understand one another, and then we can use the language we need to communicate. That's the only thing I will, you know, put myself into it. But I was preparing to use my my language. There's no dialect. I call it a language. You know.
Which language which language you speak?
We can identify ourselves through even like, you know, we don't need that. By the name, you can identify me. Where am I from? You know, that's a simple thing.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. You speak Turkana. You speak Turkana. Go ahead.
All right, well, all right. Yeah, we be jam tuang jam. But now the can be the English. It will be okay. But secondly, brother Simon.
You allow will be jam tuang one incomparable. Let's hear Michela. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Now we translation Gabeloy and it's a big deal.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. I would like to apologize to Brother Simons and Brother Rod and the rest of the people who will not understand my language. So that's my apology first. Yeah, we just woke up trying to talk about the history of Sudan or South Sudan.
I can just say, Brother Padid, is okay. You know, you speak the language. That's why we have a multicultural in South Sudan.
Thank you very much.
It's not a shame to speak in your own language.
That's true. No, even me too. Anyway, I don't want to go there, but I won't object that too, and that's what we're supposed to be. So we all call ourselves. This is guy because of that name, you know. And then we were trying to talk. Okay, let's come together. And then we still talking about the language.
You are wasting your time. Please go straight to whatever you want to present because you are consuming your time unknowingly. So don't listen to Simon because Simon is here to use some tactic, you know, to delay people.
So I call you like the man gala where will I have whether wooling ma wooling loy bay wooling right. Era ani japa ya kalken wal jakana ran ku tari ki jero loy bay. Wal jakana loy won yoro yo yokeno ko ne chol dal ko dol bay iti kake nakato ka loro but na bi ke jabra siazi Ke game when in chigal Europe you Sudan chigal book we cannot just make two things. Between the IO and the name of the Malakal, there are total difference. They don't match. The name of the Malakal is connected to the land. But the IO is a party. It's an interest.
I don't think you need to. I don't think you need to talk with the Dinka language.
You know.
You need to talk with the English.
All right. So at that point, Kiana Queen American and the color by. A little woolen. We buy by Karamanku. Kalua de Banjo Quanoni. Okay, call on by. Be your Quanoni, Jalila and Galina and Gajango. You be thick to go on tender. Tit, getting going to meet be any. A woman call by. Bedarja no na chakoto da fi culture butan gabela muktalifin fi Junub Sudan e pano to tin bajolo ko ngon chokol tim taro magato fi kharaba panday reis o kuma to en wel gale dola tije de goli no gal yen I need to be a governor and then I have to be here by which way? Secondly, there is a language we use it here and we have to understand as African, the language of the rebel. When you've been called a rebel, you are a criminal. You break the constitution of the nation. So there's no way for you to escape. But here in South Sudan, we use it like a normal songs. As Garang said, the Arab word used to be like a sound like normal songs. But when it comes to the rebel, it's Western language. It's not our language. So if I take my gun or taking my arm, I'm a rebel. I'm not rebelling like I'm just gonna let you be in peace. We were going to fight. And why do we have to fight for? And what happened in South Sudan was somebody was playing a monkey game, breaking the constitutions, claiming himself to be, you know what, if you don't give me this, I'm going to do this. No, you don't do that. That's not what the case. Everything should go fully. So come to the Woolen. If we say it has a Fada, Yakwana, this is such a language trying to scare people. Or a language, you're trying to judge people based on how they look at themselves. Who's there in Upper Nile? Whether you are Nuer, whether you are Maban, whether you are Shiluk, who's there can say the Denga Padang were not suffering. Who can raise its hand there? We've been suffering from totally different ways. And somebody trying to claim, you know what, I am a majority. You're not a majority. I don't see any sign there the Shiluk can even defeat the number when it comes to the Padang. I don't see Chiluk there. Chiluk cannot even like close to the Padang. That's further reality. Plus, if you come like, okay, let's divide the Nuer. Bring it to the Joko here. I mean, what do you call it? Like Jiking. Jiking itself, I mean like Jiking itself. Out of Gaja. I don't see it can defeat us. I mean, it can be out of numbers. So like, we can be out of numbers from them. So let's not lie. I've been in Nasser and I know what is the all Nuer. Between where is it like between a law and between a Gajak and between a Gajo? I know all of this. So to you, brother, you are from Nasser. I've been in Nasser for 4 years. I learned the language of my brother Nuer's language in Nasser, all the cultures and everything. So I do know exactly. Even when the thing was messed up during the 1991, I was in Nasser in Korchengtor. If you know Korchengtor, those areas I was there. So at that level, I won't talk about myself. I'm just trying to put things here, trying to understand why do we need Woolen when the boat, what happened and what Woolen did in that time in Pimalakal. He didn't even leave and say, you know what, this is between me and Denka. He was shooting everybody, including Simon Kunfoy. And then the Padang were complaining to the government in that time. You know what, guys? Ranagat, Kenga, what's the Ranagat? Kenga. He was the one who was insisting, including Stephen Boy. And then you bring Marom, going blue. They were denying that. But we understand how the Padang, there was underground playing. And we know that until Woolen get himself equipped, everything was given to him. All of this heavy, the military hardware. And guess what happened?
Malakal in like 10 o'clock, what happened? All the way to Malut. Everything. So, Kia Lul Rani, Lul Yungal, wo we will. Query will enjoy call. Can you call one? Kitchen low by. Who boy, you can knock that up, not if you dackle, when in a long bear. Katir. See a scene with Al Gur. I told you to knock. It's okay. Renden. Can I talk about Lulacum? Finas Bugulin will fall and gal walk. We are too small, minority. Guess what, brother? You are lying to yourself. When it's come to the way of going to the field, I believe you know me better there. No one. 1 minute. Sorry, boy. Hold on a second, please. Before some guys went there a little bit. Can I please? Just trying to express something.
After 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Give you extra 2 minutes.
Okay. Thank you.
You are done.
Because you are a Dinka, I'm racist. I give you 2 minutes.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you can do that. Don't worry about it. So, I still protecting that child. Now somebody is telling me, you know what? The last child I need, that child. Are you crazy? You crazy to give my child to Olen? Men tung tela tian no chok. We people in ya we people want gamulen jabanok. Ngalule ngalule nabi. If people don't see the sign, Jaman, there's no more suffering from the Padang on that Upper Nile State. If you try to make the Upper Nile, like the way we call him Malakal and IO must be run another party. Malakal must be honed it through, and then it should be claimed through the land owner. Let's forget about all whatever the so-called politics. But don't threaten me, you're gonna kill me. You're not gonna kill me. But if somebody's trying to attack me this time, guess what? Let me say this. This time, if somebody made a mistake, I'm gonna be in somebody's land. Not you to be in my land. Because right now, Upper Nile is flooded by those who hit me, and I'm still sharing. How would you do this? I'm reading you.
Thank you very much. You are for you. Thank you. You have represented. Yeah.
I think your 5 minutes is done, man. Your 5 minutes is done.
Thank you. We will still give you another round of chance later on. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate your talk.
I think the next person will be Tujlwal.
Yeah, Twaglul, you coming next, sir. Brother, you are in Chugle, Jamdo Piat. The Chiran Chirul Padang, con jam, Yawan. A chan Padang, Yaguala Maneco jam, can I go to Rio and Chico Rio? I think it is, I think it up. I think I'm Yaman with a Monjay.
You are continuing.
I was there, and then
no, Tuglul is not ready. You have not unmute yourself, Tuglul. Are you ready? Now you can. Yeah. Okay, come now. You mute yourself again.
5 minutes.
You mute yourself again. Okay, now good. Now we start timing you, sir. Take the podium.
First of all, I want to thank the Lagos State media and all the panels. Well, it's a very great show, and it's good that my brother Bilug is here, because this issue is the Upper Nile issue, is the Al Nil issue. So when I just see you just talking, trying to divide it us, we the people of Al Nil. Well, this is not fair, This is not fair. And you saying, Johnson Olony militia must be integrated to the JCE forces. So are you telling us when Salva-Kiir murdered? When Salva-Kiir murdered 1,000 of innocent Nuer in Juba for the SPLM issue, it's not a Nuer Dinka issue, it's the SPLM problem. And he organized the Metianganyor, the Dutkuben, and other forces to murder one tribe in Juba. Now you're telling Wulong to integrate his forces to Matiang and Yoran Juba. Well, Upper Dang they have a Bushok. So it is Wulong will integrate its forces to Abushok that are part of Salva Kiir. My friend, there's no national army in South Sudan. Right now, there's no national army in South Sudan. Let us be honest here. What happened in Juba, we will not make it to repeat it again. And if it happened, we don't have a country. Because every single tribe will go direct to his enemy. The neighbors to neighbors. It is what we want? No. Upper Down community, they have a right to speak. But they should not reject the appointment of the governor. You know? They should not reject it. Okay? Wulong was fighting alongside Salva Kiir. And he was shot here in the neck. He was a good general before when fighting IO. Right? So now, when he turn around and fight against Salva Kiir, so now he's a bad general. So Upper Down community, they don't want him now. But before, they want him. So what is the logic here? There's no logic at all. In Upper Nile, we have 5 tribes. All of them have a right to speak. They can forward their statement, but they should not go direct and say, if this person is appointed, then we will fight or we will rebel. To who? I don't think it's right. Second to that, the people from Unity State, they should not come to Upper Nile and defy us. The language that you used before, you're not helping Padang community. You telling them to go and fight. Well, if the war will happen in Upper Nile, let it be between Padang and Cholok. They can fight. The Nuer will not involve, and the Burun will
1 minute left, sir. Yeah, just to remind you.
And the Burun will not involve. That will help.
It's 2 minutes.
So what I'm saying is, we need peace in South Sudan. Those criminals, including Salva Kiir, they will face the same justice. Because Salva Kiir murdered thousands of innocents. Yeah, recently on social media, a lot of our brothers from Dinka, they are saying Kiir must go. When Kiir turned to kill Dinka. And before, they're saying now Kiir is the bench, you know, Kiir is doing right thing. But now when Kiir is killing the same Dinka, within what up? Okay? Now people are speaking. And they're saying Kiir must go. This message is going to you, Billy Luke. You from Unity State, you guys solve your problem there. We have Upper Nile, we will sit down with our brothers.
1 minute.
And sort our issue. Okay? This is what I can say. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And this is the debate that we want. This is the debate that we want. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. You are totally on time. Thank you. The next person is Monyuak.
Okay, before you jump in, Manyuak, I would want to exchange you and give Kir Agwar, because Kir Agwar was waiting in the previous session, but he never spoke before.
Okay,
Okay.
Brother Luke, excuse me. Brother Luke.
Oh, yeah.
This gentleman, Kir, supposed to speak.
I have sided with Billy Luke. I sided with Billy Luke for real.
Yeah, because Kir was waiting before me. You have to accept that. So we
have to be fair. Is Kir?
Okay.
But not President Kir. So people who are, I don't want people to say that.
Oh yeah, guys. No problem. You can go ahead. You guys.
Mistake.
Yeah. I understand that, guys. You are the whole thing, but I thought you guys going according to the sequentially. But if you shoot, my brother Kir, you can go ahead though.
It's okay. Go la train, law train when you are. Kachin Michela law train. Gonna be a sukun.
Okay.
Billy, you are very contradictory.
No, for Michel, my what she can bet. Natural, and I lose your application there.
All right.
When you both charge them, I will be a touch.
All right, I will wrap it up.
That's why they're not going to select you to be the governor of Ruin, because Simon said that you are corrupt now.
Yes,
okay. Okay, now you lost my 2 minutes. Remember that, okay? Thank you. Thank you again, Legacy Media, and the host are Brother Bull and Billy Luke, and all the viewers. I did talk earlier for the first phase, and then now the second round. Actually, I will keep the rule according to the minutes. My intake for this second term, it clearly a debate. We, the people of South Sudan, particularly Greater Upper Nile, and the topic tonight is particular for Dengue Society in Upper Nile. My answer should shoot back to the last speaker, which is I think that is the Tuglal or Tuglal, I don't know.
Yeah, Suglul.
Yeah, Suglul, yeah.
Suglul.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah.
Respond.
Yeah, I can respond to my brother Tuglul. We have been chatting a lot with the brother in the IO. The problem here, when we're debating and we want to get along, I need to see your side. I can put myself in your shoes. And the same thing, you can put yourself in my shoes. And imagine, how would you feel and how would I feel? You see, the reason I am saying this, my brother Tuglul's complain about Billy Luke that he's come from different state and involved in the affairs, which is not right. I think that is totally wrong. For the correction, we are not in Unity State no more. Sorry about that. We are now independent administrative area, which is Ruing. You are aware about that. Bully Luke is not under Unity no more. That is a correction for you. Next time you have to call them by their name. If we come to the Upper Nile, there's confusion here about Upper Nile. We used to say Greater Equatoria, Greater Bargazal, and when we come to Upper Nile, we come to say Unity State or near the area, which is Ruing and Abiy, and we go to Jonglei, and then Pibur, and then we come to Northern Upper Nile, which is the confusion. All these areas is all Greater Upper Nile, and that's not the case. I'm just saying it. To come to your point, my brother Tuglul, we have seen a lot of the IO or the Nue from Jonglei. They involved in the Upper Nile State affairs. And they Nue from Gambela. They jump in here and they did from time to time, they jump from Gambela to get involved with the ruling administration area issue. Why? It's good for you to jump in somebody's affairs, and it's not good for somebody to go in your affairs. This is a contradiction. Why it's good for you to jump from Gambela to my administration area ruling? And why somebody like Garquat jump from Jonglei in Akobo to Malacan issue? Why is that, brother? We have to look and put yourself in my shoes, and I will put yourself in your shoes. That's how we can get together. Let's come to the point. You complain about people killed in Juba. If you keep complaining that the new member got killed in Juba, and you don't even mention the Dinka, Wabawad in Akobo, in Baliet, in Bantu, in Bor, in Pariang, in Malakal, everywhere in Nuelen, in Lair, in Kosh, in Panjajar, all Dinka who were there, whether it be a police.
1 minute up.
Sorry, brother. Yeah. Whether it being a police or a wildlife or a fire brigade, the Dinka were in Nuelen, nobody survives. And you don't even mention that. Those people, they were killed in their house at night. And people who got killed in Juba, yes, people were fighting. And nobody can say nobody got killed. People got killed. When you're fighting, you got killed. And that's what happened in Juba. But in case of Nuelen, Dinka were in Nuelen, the employees, the police, the fire brigade, the Sijun, which is a prisoner, they all got killed there, and you don't comprehend that. You don't acknowledge that, and you complain for your own. How can we come together? We have a long way to go if we cannot consider ourselves. What I want to you, my brother, in the IO, put yourself in my shoes, and I will put myself in your shoes, and then we can see the pain you are going through and the pain I'm going through.
Thank
That's
you.
how we can handle what's going on in our country. You see?
Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Akur, can you give me just 2 seconds? Can I respond to Mailwag?
Okay, respond to him in two minutes.
Okay. My brother, what had happened in Juba is not between Nuer and Dinka. Okay? Is it Salva Kiir have intention to murder a single tribe for SPLM issue? You need to understand this. Okay? For SPLM issue. Okay? If you watch the video before the war, it seems like there's 2 Nuer in there. Okay? The rest are Dinka and all the tribe. So why Salva Kiir go and kill innocent people door to door? Okay.
Okay. Can I answer you?
Hold on. Second to that, I don't recognize the administrative area. I don't recognize them. This is the tribal. Mentality of Salva Kiir to divide the country. Okay. Salva Kiir intentionally wanted to divide the nation. Okay. How can Ruang be administrated inside the United States? This is completely wrong. It will not happen. Even Bill Luke is dancing on social media. It will not happen. I know Ruang will be part of United States in the future. I remember that
1 minute.
Yeah, brother Bull, can answer
a lot of people have been killed in every area. People are responding to what Salva Kiir did in Juba.
Okay, thank you. Your time is up. Yeah, okay. Respond him 2 minutes again for you.
Okay, yeah. To Brother Lul, this is why I said we have a long way to go. If you don't consider my right. I don't know, are you from Nasser or Walang or Lengachuk or Maiwood? I don't know.
I'm from Maiwood.
Are you from Maiwood, right? Yeah, I've been in Maiwood. Yeah, if I've been my wood at have been all those areas in Paga.
You're not responding to
my wood is Sudan. It's a part of South Sudan. It's not Ethiopia.
Okay, yeah, that ideology of IO, that ideology IO. Okay, my friend.
You need to dispute the point that he said Salva Kiir have killed people in Juba. So you need to dispute that. So public can know that Salva Kiir have not killed.
No. I am coming. I am coming to that point. That I am telling him, ruling a demonstration area, it then been there before Unity State. Actually, it was not called Unity State. It was called Western Upper Nile. Now, ruling had been there before everything. We have right to be there. Ruling will be exit, will be operate. Come Jesus, and that kind of what I can say. Come to the killing of people in Juba, my friend. If you know Bill Palm, the headquarters, it facing Mangatene, and that area facing Bill Palm to Jebel Kunjur. You see, Mangatene area is close to Bill Palm, and that place was populated by Nuer. My friend, we cannot lie. Nuer civilian, we got a phone call from the Tiger Nuer soldier that we captured Geda Junubia, and now we're heading to Bilpam, to Kasar Magazan Matasala, going to the Chila Soladel, Tawal in the Chile Juba. Nuer Gampi Hela Jare, Leade Le Bilpam, Yauda Gabil Madababat, Min Majara Jau, Ujare, Wara. These where they got killed. Don't lie to us. Don't nobody got nobody.
Are you saying women and children have been protected to go on
crossfire? When the bullet shooting, it does not the child or the woman. A crossfire, yes, they die crossfire, but no killing door to door. Don't lie to us.
I just want to confirm.
Don't lie to us.
Who will call them? They're calling the innocent children and women.
Yeah. When they captured Gere, when they captured Gere Junubia, Umar Machine Bill Farm, Castle Magadan Rasala, Yauda Kulunuer Jar Kulu, Achani yourself in Magazine. There where they met the Yauda Gabil Madababan, Uja Durabu, Uman Jar, Kizipata Kumda, Madi Jivlena, Dakas, Nuerka to
that guy.
Okay, all of you, I knew you. I don't have, hey, listen.
This guy, please.
Listen. Luol, you have asked a question, and I give you your time, and you have answered it. You said Nuer had been killed, and he responded that whatever he said. So everybody had it. I don't want to respond because all of you are equal in my face as South Sudanese. Period. Who is next?
That's me.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. What
No, it's not Bongjang. It's not Bongjang. I think we can go to Arona Yuot, you're next, and then after that, Simon Chol will jump in.
And okay, Arona Yuot, go ahead. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. No, let's be fair here. Arona Yuot, when he spoke when we came before, right?
Simon spoke as well.
Thank you.
But anyway,
so then it will be Simon. Then it will go to
the look.
No, but in the order they came, Aaron Yuot was the one who came first. Then Simon came lastly. So I know who came first. Aaron Yuot, right?
Okay, go ahead, Aaron.
Okay.
We are fair.
But
we are fair. You need to be a minister of the.
Bongjang, just be patient. We're gonna recycle. Don't worry. Calm down, sir. Bol, before anybody speaks. Bol, are you listening?
Yes.
Yes, there was a guest that was here earlier. His name is Kiragul. He's complaining that you block him. Is there any way you can bring him back?
Okay.
Yeah, he was here. That was the guy who was supposed to speak before Malua. Yeah.
He has been there from beginning.
Yeah. So please check him. Check him out because he's complaining, saying that you block him.
Tell him to come back.
So
he's saying that he tried to click the link, but the link is telling him that you are blocked by the host. So I don't know how that works.
Let me get out.
No. Okay.
The system does not take 6 people. Let me get out.
Yes.
Just be quiet and hold on, okay?
No problem. I got you. You can go ahead now.
Hold on. Okay, this is what happened. That one need to be organized. So you would go ahead while I'm fixing this problem, because something happened between me and Madid, and that one caused him to be kicked out. So you would go ahead while I'm fixing that problem. Go ahead, 5 minutes.
Yeah, Mush.
No, the other you would Arrow.
Around you. Sorry, it's not you. then it will be followed by Simon. So go ahead with your 5 minutes while Bull Makur is fixing that problem.
Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry to interfere to your organizing. Lakin brother Wilson, the who can guy meet Gibil after Kir Jamad Akira Wilson, I didn't speak since I came to the show.
No, he speak when you were away.
Okay.
Yeah, he speak a lot before you come.
All right.
So So go ahead. Go ahead.
Around you, Jamin, then we'll follow by Simon.
Has been there for long. Well, I just want to set out some point. To Simon. Simon said there's no border between Gajag and those of Mulut. I don't know if Toglul is from Gajag. He will tell you if there is border between those of Mulut or no, because I know Gwelgug is a border between Gajag and those of Mulut. And that's why I say we have border with those of Gajag, but they don't attack us, and we don't attack them. So you want me to be silent?
No, go ahead. I think Bolmakur is fixing the technical problem. Yeah, people are not locking in anymore. So go ahead.
You can answer when I finish. I don't know. He say hold on, or I don't know if he's talking to me or not. Because
maybe he's talking to someone.
When I'm talking,
no, he muted himself. He's still listening.
He muted himself. He's talking on the phone with somebody.
Phone, but he muted himself.
With the other host, yeah.
All right. So I say we have border, and that's why I give example. We have been living in a coexistence. They don't attack us, and we don't attack them. That's why I give example. Everybody should live like that with his neighbor. As you said, you from Nasir, you should live in a peaceful with those of Baliet. And that is how we can have a good coexistence. You said you taught in Rang. I don't know which year did you come to Rang and when did you teach and who do you know in Rang? Because I went to Rang and start my school in Rang grade 1 in 1986. You look familiar, maybe I saw you. And if I mention some of your names, so you might know them. Yeah, so what I can say also, when people complain, a guy that when he say Olony has integrated or his forces are in containment, Olony's forces are not in containment because they are not. And if we go back when Riek Machar signed peace with Kir in Khartoum, Olony was not part of peace. He refused. He refused. He said that peace doesn't represent his goal, because that peace addressed some other issues, and it didn't decide Malakalis belong to Shuluk and so on. And when Olony talk, actually, people forget to say something here to address it. When Olony said he's from Attar, and actually Olony is from Attar. So what brought him to Upper Nile State to come and be a governor in Upper Nile State? Because those of Attar are Padang also, so he should be part of Jonglei, unless they have to bring all Attar back to Malakal. So why people don't address this? This is what Olony said in his video. He's from Attar, and he's fighting those of Giri Chuang and Georgia Thor, who took the land of Shuluk. So if there is Shuluk in Korfulus and Attar, then those belong to what? To Jonglei State. Because they used to be part of Pangak, and then when they promote them to be counties, then they are part of Jonglei State. Why not? I always ask this and nobody's answering it. So Olony should be a governor of Jonglei State if Jonglei is given to IO. This is a concern also. Why are we bringing somebody to come and rule us and is not from us? This is the issue. And also I mentioned last night, and I would like to mention, Salva Kiir is running a country, and Simon Scholl said there's no government in South Sudan. But how did Riek sign peace with Kiir? because there would be a government, but the government might not be perfect. But because there's a government, they sign peace. That's why that is rebel and that is a government, and they sign peace. So when they sign peace, that means they respect. Rebel recognize Kiir is a government, is representing government, and is the head of the SPLM. Riek is the head of SPLM IO. And as I mentioned last night, when things happen, Salva Kiir should be treated as a head of the SPLM, not a Dinka man. And Riek should be treated as a head of the IO, which represent everybody like Salva Kiir. They should be. And if something happened, and that's what I mentioned last night, I said if something happened during differences between Riek Machar last time and Garang, then what happened here? The citizen of Dinka got killed because the leader was a Dinka. Padang was killed. They didn't report Padang, but they report Bor because cameras come to Bor areas. But when people talk about Riek didn't apologize to Padang, Padang was killed. But I consider Riek Machar was a leader that fought for injustice, was in a movement. And even our people were in Riek's side. So what killed the Dinka in 1991? And again in 2013, if those Nuer were killed in Juba, as people said, and it was killed by the government, then the government should be hold accountability. What come and kill people of Upper Nile, like those, if we talk as Upper Nile, like those of Baliet, people that got killed in Malakal. Rang was captured for 6 hours. There was some attack through Gwelgu try to come. So why? And we consider ourselves we are one people who want to live together. This is what Padang is fearing. And Shuluk start to be in the other side. Yeah. All right.
Time up.
Right, my phone died.
Thank you.
Also.
Okay.
I can.
Okay, if your phone died, actually the show is almost to come to an end in about 30 minutes. So you have talked enough, and thank you for making very crucial point. We will make another show tomorrow. Okay, one of us was kicked out before by mistake, Kiir. So let him click the link, and he will be welcome because the lobby is clear right now. So it wasn't anything.
Okay, I will text to him.
Yeah. Tell him to click the link.
Let Simon go ahead. Simon is the next. Then you're Fadit, and will be followed by Wilson.
5 minutes. And also, Billy, this is what I will do now. Give me the show. Let me run it for this time. I will give you a minute as just a member of a Padang community because something is going on. So please, I beg you, let me run it now. There's nothing personal, but just give it to me so I can time everybody equally. Thank you.
No, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Volmakur.
Yeah.
Now I have to join the debate panel. Yes, and that is what I was asking for because you try to, disarm me on that. So, Foglul, I'm coming after you, bro. Stand by.
Thank you very much, thank you, Billy. It is a really very nice show, and I hope the people of Padang will understand the concern of other citizens of South Sudan. So when I mentioned it before, people need to understand that the introduction of tribalism in our country was introduced by Kiir by dividing us into small groups. Like people saying that, administrative area and all this thing. If you look at all this, if there is no any administrative area that have no resources. If you look at the area of Bentiu, that's where the oil is. If you look in Bibor, that's where the gold is. These people are looking after, getting themselves rich. This is what I want you to know. And then they will use the name of Dinka or Nuer or any tribe in South Sudan. I just wanted to put it to your attention. You can come as the leader of a group, like Upper Nile group, and talk because Kiir gave you some dollars and then mislead the other people. This is the delusions. I want to tell you, my people. Let us understand this kind of business they are using, dividing us. We never have this kind of situation like that in Upper Nile. People talking like, oh, they're going to do this to me. What brings fear to ourselves? Because somebody introduced to you this, your neighbor is a bad person. That's what we are always. Everybody wake up, oh, my neighbor tomorrow is gonna harm me. Let us wipe this thing out in our brain so we can live in peace. And after all this, those people who are in Juba, from the 64 tribe, I'm not going to pick one, and the leader of Salva Kiir. These people, they are in that position. If you call it a government or whatever, it's not a government, because the government, we know it's here in Western world. It's a government that provides security for its people. It's a government that divides the services to their people, build the schools and hospitals and the roads. What have they done after all these years? Nothing. They can buy tanks, they can buy ammunition, weapons with the money of that oil, and their people are watching other people underwears in the other neighboring countries. It's a very shameful. And people are standing here on the Facebook supporting them while your uncles and auntie are suffering somewhere, and you're telling me this is your government. Shame on you all. I'm not going to say anything more, but you people of Apadang, you have to think very well. If your relationship is not good with your neighbor, nothing is going to be good for you. Kir will not help you. They will, whatever they came from Barkazal or they come from Uganda, by the time they arrive, you are not there anymore. Thank you very much.
Wow, I'm just amazing how you just wrap it up very quickly. So everybody follow even his 1 minute is still there, but thank you so much, Simon.
I just want to save time for people because I don't have much to say. Thank you.
Okay,
I will borrow that. I will take that minute because you take it away from me before.
Wow.
It's me, right?
Is it you? Let me see. There's some people who never speak before. Charles.
Because it was supposed to be me going up to.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I'm supposed to go up.
I just
they just get in there right now.
I think 3 minutes ago. You can just give him talk.
Okay, go ahead. 5 minutes.
All right then. Thank you. I'm just gonna make it short and let's just put it together in a way.
In English,
let's not be confused about what's going on in Upper Nile. Let's not confuse ourselves what's going on in Upper Nile on behalf of having a relationship and having a peace among one another. We all need peace in Upper Nile. We've been yearning for peace for a long time. Nobody can say it in Upper Nile, you know what, we don't need peace. But the problem is, when you just having a mosquito and you having that ripped, every time you try to, like to sew it, then somebody come and then ripped it again, you feel like, okay, there's something wrong with your life. So the people of Apadang have been suffering. They've been suffering from the day one. Let's not just try to mislead one another about there's nothing is going on in Upper Nile. How come there's nothing going on in Upper Nile? Everything was going on since 1991. Riek went all the way up to Malakal. What did Riek do? So when I look at misleading about our leaders, this leaders is not good, this leaders is not good, we are all just blinding fool ourselves. When you are supporting Riek and then you are supporting Kir and then you are supporting a rebel, you are, I don't know, what are you trying to telling us? Are you free? Are you a peaceful man? You're not. You still follow all the same, those elites. So come to a problem for what's going on in our community. Brothers, we do have a problem when it's come to the reality. How come when every single day Pandang children are dying and they have been just, attacked, somebody just leave the land, his border, and then across to the other side, just go there and rob the others? That's what do you call that? Am I secure? I'm not secure. Those are the things. And secondly, what's going on in Malakal about Chiluk? Chiluk, they are in the other side. So I don't see a sign for Wulong even trying to claim to come, calling it, there is a place, it's been, a land grab from the Denga. You're just saying a land grab, but you don't names. You don't give her the names. Which land just give me something. Let me see.
Maybe I did something wrong to you, or maybe I got the land for you. There's no land there. Secondly, you said you don't need bankers. Thirdly, you having a friend here calling himself like, okay, Anwar. And then you're calling yourself, okay, there is a Maban. And then those of them are all against Denga. And we even know that the Denga minority in Northern Upper Nile. Why are you treating them so bad? Why don't you treat them good? Why are you invading, like their lands? If you think, okay, yeah, these people are minority. If they do something, they're not going to escape. We're not talking about Kir. We're not talking about Kir. Kir has a glasses where you can see some of the other tribes, but when they come to the Padang, he has no glasses to see the Padang. So this time, we said how the Padang, we need to get Kir glass. The glasses where you can see there's the Padang are there, suffering. Guys, 3 people, you are in the middle of center. How are you going to survive? You telling me you are not causing problem in Valiant? You telling me Shilu are not causing a problem in Bentiang? You telling me Mabana are not causing a problem in Adar? What are all these things? But when we said, okay, we need our right, people say, no, that's not how it works. Okay, let's put it this way. What's the goal about Riek and Woolen? It's a clear message. This game was been played by Riek a long time. And people said IO. It's not an IO, it's SSIM. The same tactic, what was going on, SSIM. And now it's changed to IO. The same thing Lama call is becoming our Sawa. The next time it used to be what? A DC, the same tactic. But the SPLA is still there as SPLA. And I'm going to
wrap it up.
Everybody get out from the SPLA, if you're calling, and then putting another nickname.
But you keep the jam like a Dinka.
For us, has the Denga Upper Nile or has a Padang, we are saying enough is enough. No more Olony and no more killing.
Time up.
You live in peace, we have to live in peace, but through communities.
Time up. Thank you. Okay. Now is anybody want to? Oh, there's no question. Thank God. Okay.
No, I have a question.
Oh, what's the question?
My question.
Ask him 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute and 1 minute. Both sides.
All right. Thank you. My question is, my brother. I thought it's like an elder. It's like an older guys, but he can talk with the peace, but he cannot talking with the tribalism. Then the other kid gonna see my uncle now talking like this is what? It's going to be.
Is that a question? Are you asking a question?
Yeah.
What is your question?
My question is this. Okay, this my brother is now. He just loving all the Padang. He don't love all the Nuer. He don't love all the Dinka around. Even Maban.
Brother Bola, I have a question.
He don't love those. He just love only Padang.
Okay.
Thank
you.
Okay, brother Bola, I have a question, brother. I have a question, brother Bola.
Okay, go ahead. You would answer them.
Brother, for sure, I'm not saying like I just love the only Padang. But guess what? Let me put it this way. Yeah, we don't have to run away from it. We don't have to run away from it. When I said the Padang was there for a long time. But not today, because I know the name of the Johnson Olony. Now you're hearing me talking about Johnson Olony, and I mentioned some of the tribes in Upper Nile. It now become a little bit racist to you. And you're calling me, okay, it's like a tribalism. It's not about the tribalism, it's the truth. If you don't tell the truth and you're trying to live in a lie, that's a delusion. Riek is lying.
Okay.
It's misleading the whole world, and it's misleading the whole the community. Same thing Olony. Olony is misleading the Shulu. The same thing Kir.
Okay.
They are misleading the others. So when you coming and telling me about my community right, brother, I have a right to protect my children first before you come into my land.
Okay, I have a question. My question, Mr. Brabo. Yeah. My question, you the viewers and the host. My question is going to my brother in the IO. My question is, why do they threaten Padang if Johnson Olony is not coming to be governor, Padang will be no longer there. We're going to gang up again the Padang and we drop them out. What the connection between driving Padang out of their land and Olony's governorship? What the connection there if there are no agenda hidden? Thank you.
Okay, Simon, go ahead. One minute answer.
Can I answer that?
I don't know where that word come from that the Dinka Padang will be wiped out. I don't know if you hear it from this show. I haven't heard anybody.
You guys saying that?
You have heard it from Bongjang and you have heard it from Twaglul.
No,
you said it yourself, Simon.
We all can hear.
You said it yourself. All your rhetoric are being recorded, but I don't want to interrupt. But I can make this a very interesting show.
I mentioned something that if Dinka Padang could not cooperate with their neighbors, it's gonna be really bad. I did not say they will be wiped out.
Like how?
It has been bad. How? It has been bad, and it continue to be bad anyway. Well, it doesn't make any difference.
Your relationship, I mentioned it before. I explained it. If your relationship is not good with your neighbor, if something happened to you, you know, your neighbor is the place for that you can run to, and it can give you a shelter, and it can also protect you for your security. If you are not good with Shuluk, tomorrow something happened to you. Where will you run?
There is a reason why Dinka don't get along with you, Simon. Simon, this platform is very shallow for us. Very shallow.
Even the Western world here, if you are not good with your neighbor, your neighbor will not.
Okay, how do Simon? That's why I like to interject, because when you guys ask such kind of question, does not mean one doesn't have an answer for that. When you kill your own neighbor, how do you expect your neighbor to live with you?
Okay,
you are killing your neighbor.
Can I answer Simon? Can I answer Simon? I want to answer Simon, please.
You know what Garquat. What was he fighting about? What was he being proud about? When he killed the Dinka of Baliet, that's what you enjoy, right?
Kilini job kalama brother Simon Chol. Simon Chol kalama da kilia ita gulunu nuna na denga pada nuna ma ko yun ma jiran batana kalama ta da ma mantik le fi tarikh anuna denga fata padang ma asal fi tarikh ajimna na atanin jiran batana ma gumna yom kade ajimna helano wala ajimna maban wala ajimna chiluk daitu na adnuer into yaga da ajimna ma ajimna ayidu. We are very fruitful community. We don't take no one. People attack us. What we do is self-defense. How can we be bad with our neighbors when in fact we are being attacked in our own area, when we don't go and robbery other people, raiding other people cattle and killing other people in their village? We don't do that. You are the guys. You are the guys who doing that. Who is bad now?
Can we go back to
okay, that, you know, let me explain something, Brother Bull, if you can allow me for 1 minute.
Go ahead. 1 minute. Okay. But Billy, look at 1 minute. Yeah. That's it.
Okay. Brother Murak and Paddy, I want to just tell you one thing, okay? Before I mention, it is very big mistake that a Padang leader will come to this show and say, we are Padang, we are ready. There's a question which was raised by young man Bongjak before. If a leader can say that we are ready, are you ready for what? This in Upper Nile, there is more than
they're ready for any eventuality, because if you continue to impose Johnson Olony, again it'll be a survival, again it'll be a territorial integrity. That is a declaration of war. Okay. So they're ready for any eventuality, whatever that is.
Yeah. We are ready for your threat. We are ready for your threat, Simon.
Okay, listen. Nobody is threatening you, but we are telling you the truth.
Even in let Western world here, the show, and I will go in. I'm walking.
Nothing can take you anywhere. Okay.
Okay.
So
okay. Now stop.
To this brother here, brother Paddy. Paddy, you mentioned before something that we Padang people. We want our right. Yes, it's South Sudan. Anybody has a right. Like if we need a peace, there is things that we have to compromise. First thing, IO have compromised security arrangement. And if you document it, we have the documents. In the document, the first thing is the security arrangement. Riek Machar should not go to Juba without security arrangement if it's according to the documents. But because he want to give the peace the chance, he went without even a bodyguard. Do you believe that? And today you are telling me that you Padang people, if Salva Kiir could not accept what you need, you are ready for anything. My friend. And also when people are talking, don't add something that is not being said. We have to be very sincere, you know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bol, can I make a closing statement? Because we want to make a closing argument here about this particular show tonight.
No, this argument leave out for the next time. Let the other people add the common.
Yeah, Bol, come on. Gabriel and Charles Bag are here. Plus Stephen who? Yeah.
Billy.
Yes.
Normalize yourself. Remain like any citizen. Let me run the show. We cannot have the same guts in the room. Just please. I am from Texas.
But I've been for 4 hours, Bol. I've been for 4 hours. I'm watching. I'm listening.
Bol, but you didn't give the opportunity to the other guests, and you have been recycling the same speaker.
Okay. I know
it's your turn right now. Go ahead, sir.
Can I say something, brother?
No, we have Stephen there.
I know. Billy, these are the house rules.
No, Billy.
Stephen just come now. I've been for 4 hours. Billy, or tell me, let me leave.
Wait, Billy. When Simon answered the question that Moinluag has, you have interject. And that mess up everything. Yes. I will give you your 5 minutes now. Now give you your 5 minutes so you can finish. Go ahead. And don't interrupt anymore.
No, thank you, Bol. I don't have to speak right now. Let the new guest speak. Then I will speak after them. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Thank you. You're trying to be a good boy now.
You don't, even if you say something bad, if no person says something bad to a Padang and you want to answer it all, it will not solve South Sudan problem.
Yeah.
Please.
Thank you.
So go ahead, Gabriel.
Pongjab, right?
All right. Thank you, Bol. I'm a bit been tired, you know, and a piece of a bit for the way you are been conducting all of you. You just look like you are talking about the tribalism, and you are not focused about the gender. Is a nomination of the willing or exception from the Padang community. That is what I think it was the agenda. Did Padang accept nomination of Johnson Olony or not? Among of us here, we are in this studio. I didn't see anyone with IO representation can represent or can accept some of Padang common. My question is this. I want to ask the question only. Yes, Olony is a citizen of Upper Nile. He is from Shuluk. But he is command the troop, command his military, his militia. So he was there. He have allies with the IO. If he is going to consult about the governorship of Upper Nile, that he has a right to consult with the Upper Nile communities or not. Upper Nile communities, Nuer, Maban, Chuluk, Denka, Padang. He have a right to consult before he has been appointed or not. Olony is supposed to go to consult with the communities to see them who always accept him or who are not accepting him. After that, if, for example, if I'm saying people are reject Olony, this is the people he come to govern them. They're going to be brought by post to going to be a can. And he had also will never yan garba ma yasmau idza kanu jaiji hakam nas bel ijbari ijbariya ma fish الحكومة هي عبارة عن رضاء وكلكم هنا في التيبل ده انتوا عايزين توصلوا مسج للشعب بتاع جنوب السودان وللشعب بتاع ولاية بتاع Upper Nile. مسج بتاعكم كالاتي. نحن عايزين جونسون ولين. For example, let me go to the Riek Machar. Riek Machar in 1991 when he was had an incident بتاع split of SIM جاء اعتذر لمودين بتاع جنجولي قبل تعيينه كنائب او رئيس بتاع حكومة الجنوب. اعتذر للناس الجنجولي. هل ولين يعتذر للناس بتاع Upper Nile؟ That is my question. Among of you, among of us, no one can answer this question. No one. Because this question it needs to be answered by the chairman of Ohio or even anyone. You don't have career to answer that because you are not willing and you are not Riek Machar.
No,
Even you are not one of the. You are personality as a citizen of Upper Nile.
Okay, thank you for the question. Wait, guys.
Let me answer.
Yes, Chimkwes can answer. Chimkwes is in other channel. Also, channel, other channel, Chimkwes was there. All right? Okay. That is my question. Number two, guys, let me separate all any incident.
I will answer.
Okay? Let me finish. Don't interrupt me. I was waiting for 4 hours. I didn't interrupt anyone. Please.
But you have the question. That's why people.
Let me finish my minute.
All right.
Okay? Let me not mess up everything. Let me separate the incident with Juba. It was between the ISPLM itself. Elise Majagalo IO in ISPLM IO the bad Makarad accident said Muja Shanino Dekan after that another Ted Riek Machar is a kind of Gidru Yomadak Yamsugu Akuma Kankayero. Self-Fakir it was بمثل الواد الصغير قبل اسمه عروده ده قال كلام حقيقه. المفروض لنا نعتبر سلفا نديه رمزي تايتل بتاعه زي ما نحن بندي رياك تايتل. Now all this is gone. They have become a governor. This is the president and passed by president. Why you are still divide them again to go back for the gap of dispute? We should talk about how the people can come to solve the problem of Upper Nile. Upper Nile lead the people to come together and nominate their own one. He is going to govern them. That is only my point.
Thank you. Okay. Now, 3 of you, I give each of you 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. So I will start with Luol.
Okay. Gabriel, Alat, you said General Olony command is true, right? And that's true. And Salva Kiir himself, he got his forces in Lure, the Matianganyor. Okay? So what is the difference here?
That's not the question.
He said.
It's not the answer.
Listen. All
right. Asmani, you have to differentiate everything. You have to differentiate everything. Don't messing up. Mr. you was formed as anyone like you can join the South Sudan Defense Force and you will be in a different division. All right? Is that a problem to compare Salva Kiir? Salva Kiir was the president before any split, before Yamachar is split, before Johnson Olony is split, before Bolonga is split, before Thomas is split. Before any single one, you was formed his own division or his own group.
But they are tribal forces, right?
Against the government.
They are
Salva Kiir had a title before Sudan was independent. Before South Sudan independent. Don't add that one. Is that the answer?
They are from the Dinka. They are from Baragazal anyway. So they are tribal forces like Agolok. So what is the difference here?
Luol. Okay, hold on, Gabriel.
Okay. Now are you in Juba?
Gabriel, hold on.
Are you in Juba now?
Hold on, Gabriel. Luol. The question is, when Riek went to Bor he apologized to the citizen in Bor. Will Johnson Olony apologize to the people of Upper Nile?
Of Malakal? Upper Nile?
Bulmakur.
Yes.
Every South Sudanese paid the same thing. We, as the Jieng community, we faced the same issue in 1985, 86. The same massacre. And it happened again.
From who?
From the SPLM of John Garang, including Salva Kiir.
And you are revenge. You are revenge.
Hold on. Every South Sudanese faced the
Okay,
same.
now it's clear. It's clear.
Okay.
It's clear.
Now,
there is nothing you're going to comment. It's clear. Which is your revenge.
Simon, go ahead. 1 minute. Oh, he need to be unmute. Unmute yourself. I can't.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I mute myself. So I just want to touch a few points. Brother, you mentioned something about organized. Olony going to apologize to people of Upper Nile. When the incident of Bor happened, there was an organized group. They did not say we did not want Riek Machar to be a vice president or to join the SPLA after they joined in 1991. Okay, so what happened is Riek Machar was requested by a organized group. Did Upper Nile people organize themselves before they protest that we don't want Olony, and they asked for the government of South Sudan to
that's good. That's it.
To ask the government of South Sudan.
Stop on that. I will answer you.
Listen, let me finish. That Johnson Olony should come in front of them to apologize to them. Did they ask something like that before they go to say we don't need him to be a governor?
Finish.
So please, but then you mentioned something that
was good.
The incident of 1991, and then you said we cannot mention the incident of 2013. What is the difference? This both incident, they were actually SPLA problem, and then it come to the tribalism. This which thing, if any citizen of South Sudan, if you love South Sudan, the problem of the party or any group, you should put it aside and deal with your own people. Like what happened in Juba, nobody's happy with it unless you are not a South Sudanese citizen. Because it's a problem and then they end up killing Nuer door to door. And if you talk about how was murders in those areas like Melakal, Jungule, Bahar al-Ghazal.
Time up.
Okay, thanks.
Time up. Yeah, time up.
I want to mention something. Please, sorry about that. What brother was trying to say, brother Toglul, Gaja was massacred by SPLA in 1985 in their area. And
thank you for that.
The person who was doing that was William Nyonbai.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you. Now, that one is finished. We're not going to waste our time in this question of Gabriel. So
no, let Gabriel say something because I want him to clear something.
Okay, Gabriel, go ahead. You want to clear something?
Okay.
That's Bungjak.
My word is this. My word is this, Simon. All right. Something I want to clear. It's a good time there is a post organized are asking Riek Machar to come to apologize or to talk to them. That's right. All right.
Yes.
Number one, Riek Machar was split, and SPLM by himself, as they didn't want to be a weak, they want to be strong. They are welcome Riek Machar in Juba, in Nairobi, and Riek become as a command. Why the Wolin did not join Riek Machar people when they came? To be considered as one of the command of IO. That is number one. Number two, Padang now, you should ask Padang. This is the right word. When you say, did Padang organize themselves? That could be right. Our question will go. If Padang, if Wolin or IO, they want Padang to organize themselves, Padang can go back and organize themselves and call Wolin. But I believe Wolin cannot come to talk with the Padang because Willing was doing himself.
Well, it's the same scenario.
His revenge. He cannot come to talk with the Padang.
Listen. I believe if nobody raised their voice
Riek was come.
during
Riek was come. Riek won. Listen, let me finish, Simon.
Okay.
Let me finish. Riek, he went to Jonglei. Riek Masha Jonglei.
He didn't go without
a request.
It was a request.
Okay.
You can give the other people the
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Gabriel,
We will debate it next time.
Gabriel, your 5 minutes is over.
So the thing is, I think Padang make a wrong choice to just go ahead and say we don't want Olony before they ask Olony to come and apologize to them.
Thank you, Simon.
Okay, can I?
Thank you, Stephen. No,
it is the Kalam there. Look, Billy.
That one is finished.
You did the same Kalam there.
I understand. Then Rudu.
This is a good word. Tomorrow they will find a letter that we need Willie to consult it with us before he is appointed.
Bull, can I say something?
We don't have to tell you what to do. You're supposed to do the right thing before you make a mistake.
That one is finished. That question is finished. So
that's
why we are always.
Let me say something. Bull, please, let me say something.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
That's Bungjak, right?
Bola de kaka abdong nam na tin gen de. Ana ga wi yapong nam baba.
That's Bungjak. All on, brother. What I'm going to say, when we start...
We cannot hear you.
Oh, you guys don't...
I mute him.
Okay, you mute me. Okay. So, thank you. You allow me now?
Okay, now say what you want to say, and then you what?
That's you or Bungjak.
What do you want to say?
Me?
Yes, it's you, Bungjak.
All right, let me say something. I say when they start as PLA in 1983 to 84 to 85, when they start fighting, killing the innocents from Nuer, from Gajak to come to Gajok, to Low, to find Gaks. They kill all their cows, the bulls, all the fat, all the cow. They just rape our kid, our women, our ladies, and then they chase away our men. They just carry them all the things, equipment when the soldier supposed to carry. You know, they're catching people. And then as Pele never say anything to us, sorry for that. Right? And then when they go after that, and then they stop. They never rape the woman. They never kill any cow. They never catching any young man, young girl to carrying the things the post the soldier can carry himself. All the equipment when they get. We never say, they never
1 minute up.
Sorry.
1 minute up. Yeah, 1 minute up. Thank you.
They never say sorry for that. And then,
thank you.
And now, the Riek Machar, you guys lucky. They win. They say sorry to Dinka.
Bormaku,
91.
Can you give a chance to Charles back, please? Especially the new arrival. He has been there for some time.
To other South Sudanese, and they never say sorry to Nuer.
You know what happened? The computer almost.
I think we are out of topic. We are out of topic. If they want to talk about tribalism, we can put another topic another day.
Okay, listen to me, guys. This is what I just want to clear to Brother Simon. Are you guys hear me? Bol?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. This is one thing I just want to clear to my brother Simon. Simon, you're trying to talk like you're confusing about what's going on. You know, what took place back in the day when we were going to build farm. You know, the problem was not started in you guys. It was started from those guys, from Grang, Bruin, Konatem, and all these guy and whatever. And then it moved toward all the way to
Gaitut.
Sorry. You know, from those things, do you know what happened?
I don't know if you guys don't have this. Can fi talaba alubu 13 nafar tala barra fi Juba yala denga. Talaba. When they reach to Nyandiang, they will disappear. Who killed them? Timuchal Laina Chole Kagat. Okay? That's in Nyandiang. Let's not talk about what happened in 1986. 1986 incident you guys trying to claim, it was not an incident. It was
not the Garafi bar, you know.
No, listen.
It was not even a tribal issue. It was not being a who did it.
That was the regional take those guys. They don't know how to.
Sorry?
Talk, Jamaica, mute.
Okay. You know, that's not only like 1,013. That's not only the number. There was a number left from Baragadal. They were going all the way to go and get the gun and come and fight the enemy. Who was blocking us, guys? Who was a British? Who was there? And you guys trying to deny that. And how many people, how many Dinkas have been massacred there? Musajidin, Bugum, and Kulimel, they were being targeted because of the Dinkas. And Dinkas were going there to get the gun and come and fight the Arab. But you said no. How many Dinkas are died there? Students. So all of this, let's not talk about these issues. There are a lot of things there. Even for Padang, we are crying inside against this government.
Look,
you know,
see your uncle.
These are the things, you know. So government of Kir, we have a blame. Government of you don't like
time up.
Yeah, you are a man who can.
You have Japolo, Damana Dago, Jamana. All this.
Charles, go ahead.
1 minute.
At least I have released from the jail that I was being detained.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, man.
Thank you to all
absolutely,
guest speakers, and I know the debate is very hot, like a hot chili. That everybody need to have an input on it. And believe me or not, for my personal point of view is totally different from what you guys were been discussing about.
Correct.
The issue, it was about the appointment of Johnson Olony to be a governor of Upper Nile. For me, the way of appointing it is totally different, and it wasn't made by President Kiir. And all this discussion on the board is actually caused by Your Excellency Deputy Chairperson Dr. Riek Machar. He's the one who caused this problem now. And that one is my personal point of view. Don't inject me on it. Let me finish it first. Why I said that? I am responsible for it. Why I said that it has been caused by Vice President Dr. Riek is because he knew he's going to elect the governors to the 3 states that he has owned. And in the court of law of the country, it has admitted already that if you have a military clause on your back, you might not be elected to go and serve the civilian. That's why I said he knows Johnson Olony is still in military suit or khaki with a gun on his back, with the military forces on him. Why did he appointed him as a governor? He's supposed to consulted him that, Johnson, I want you to be a governor of Upper Nile State. Based on the country law, you have to put down your gun and your khaki from military, come down from it, let your forces be integrated into IO soldiers or national soldier, and you can go and be a governor of the country. I think it would haven't been a cause of chaos discussion on the board right now if he does that. But due to the insiding thinking that if he did strip Johnson Olony from commander, then maybe another problem will happen and nobody will defend him. So that's why alternatively he appointed Johnson Olony with khaki on his back. And I don't want that to be accountable from anybody else except Dr. Yak. Because he knows everybody have to put down except President Kiir, because he's a higher command. That's why he's still in a khaki. Otherwise, we would have told him, as a civilian, we would have asked him that go on board without khaki on you. So I believe, brothers, the discussion that was on and on and on about Johnson Olony is not caused by Salva Kiir. And that's why actually Salva Kiir has refused not to endorse him. It's because that he knows Johnson Olony have another alternative. That's why he demands to remain in his khaki and take another position on it. That's why President Kiir maybe, he didn't tell me, and I don't know, but I'm just saying, that's why he said no. Otherwise, put down your gun, be a civilian, and you can own that position. So according to our discussion here, we would have been logically understanding the code of law in the country, how it goes, without discussion, without hijacking each other. Stepping back our brothers and sisters is not good at all. It will not unity to us. What will bring a unity to us is to find out the correct one and tell your brothers you are lying. Do not deceive yourself, because this one will not take us further. So please, our brother, they take it seriously. That has, like the show yesterday was totally different from what I have heard today. What was there yesterday? It was that if Johnson Olony doesn't become a governor of Upper Nile, you Padang people gonna lose your land. That's what I have heard yesterday. Now you are talking in a different angle, whereby there is no census coming back that you are in the same land with Padang people. If am I imagining, even there is somebody who said that yesterday, if I may quote, said that Barkazal.
No, brothers.
I want everybody to be mute, please. I want everybody to be mute. Let me finish.
All the people together.
Let me finish my time, please, brother. Don't.
Uncle, you remain with me 3 minutes.
Don't inject.
Yeah, but
they interrupt him. You had 2 minutes.
Yesterday,
They interrupt him.
You
Try to
remain
mute everybody.
Yeah. I will finishing now. Yesterday, if I may quote, someone said that Johnson Olony is appointed by IO, and he remains as he is, and he will be a governor of Upper Nile, and if not accepted, then IO might go back to war. So if I might think about that, is it a logic way for SPLM-IO or SPLA-IO to say that? that the peace will be broke down because of Johnson Olony? What is behind him? There might be something hide behind him. So that's why am I saying Johnson Olony is not the only son of Upper Nile in Sholo or in Shuluk. If there is none, then him should be appointed. So for the point of view, that's my opinion, and I'm responsible for it. If anyone want to ask me, will ask me as a personal. I'm not supporting anyone. I'm just telling my view, because Dr. Yek hasn't appointed the right person with the right time. Bull, I'm clear, and I have to say thank you all for your guest speakers as well and audience. That's my personal point of view. I'm not a politic person. I know what is there, need my support. That's why I am here to say my words. And thank you for all of you. Even my brother who inject me is not a big deal. You have to have a say, but give me my chance. Let me finish first.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have asked you for that too. It will give me a
Thank
chance,
you.
and I will ask you, brother.
Thank you, Uncle. Ruot Benjok, you have speak time and time again. So this is the time now for people who never speak. I saw a new person who never came to Lake State Media. Madid, come back, please. Mon Madid, come back. The chance is going to you. So come back. Okay. Click the link and come back again. Mon Madid.
I just want to say thank you, brothers. I think it's time for me to go to bed now, so I'll leave you guys.
Right.
Good
night. I think it should be my turn right now. I have to summarize my point.
Look, Billy,
I have to go to sleep though. I already worked for 18 hours now.
Look, Billy, while we are waiting for Mo Madid, I give you 5 minutes. Look, Billy.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you once again, Bo. I was trying to be very patient so that we can give the new guest the opportunity to express their view. And that is exactly what you have just done. So you are doing a wonderful job. And thank you, my fellow panel, for your contribution as well. So to summarize my point, ladies and gentlemen, and this is going specifically to the opposition supporters, that they have to offer something to us in concession. You know, so in order for us to conclude our main topic of tonight, we need to reach some consensus, mutual consensus, of where we have to agree. Now that we have discussed, so let's confine our resolution to the issue of Johnson Olony. You, as the opposition, you have argued assertively as to why you are justifying the appointment of Johnson Olony. Where areas we are actually opposed to his appointment for some reason. Here are two issues that I want to justify as to why I don't want to see Johnson Olony being appointed. First of all, Johnson Olony is a threat to the Dinka of Upper Nile. Why? Because he rose up against the Dinka of Upper Nile in order to take over their land by use of force. In addition to that, he's also a threat to the survival of the Dinka of Upper Nile. That is why Johnson Olony took up arms in 2010. So given that threat, that is why the Dinka of Upper Nile are now rejecting his appointment, because he's a threat to their land, he's a threat to their survival. I think this message is very clear. Second to that, I want to make another point to the opposition supporters that appointment of Johnson Olony is different from the appointment of other governors. I know you may have political differences with the rest of your governors across South Sudan, you know, in your respective constituencies where you come from. However, this is not the case here in comparison with Johnson Olony, because the case of Johnson Olony is an isolated case which must be understandable to anyone. Why? Simply because Johnson Olony is currently commanding 10,000 tribal militia under his command, under his direct command. And Johnson Olony refused to integrate his 10,000 tribal militia into the forces of the IO, let alone the South Sudan Armed Force. So for that case, as the son of Padang, in my opinion, I may want to compromise with you as the opposition that if Dr. Riek Machar wants Johnson Olony to be appointed as a governor, then Johnson Olony, then Dr. Riek Machar and his supporters must accept the fact that the forces which Johnson Olony is commanding right now must have to be integrated either into his forces or into the South Sudan Armed Force. Or failure to do so, then the South Sudan Armed Force, under the command of Commander-in-Chief, His Excellency Salva Kiir Mayardit, must have to use the veto power to make sure this guy is actually being disarmed. He must have to be disarmed militarily for the sake of peace and stability in that part of the region, for the sake of protecting the key national infrastructure like the oil facility in Upper Nile State. So the threat of Johnson Olony is not only confined to the Dinka of Upper Nile, it is also a threat to the national security. It is also a threat to the practical implementation of the revitalized peace agreement. So this is not a threat only to the Dinka of Upper Nile. So, ladies and gentlemen, for your information, if you actually want to reach a mutual consensus, you need to offer some concession. What do you want to concede here when it comes to our debate about Johnson Olony? Johnson Olony, the reason why he's completely rejected by the Dinka of Padang is because Johnson Olony is currently commanding 10,000 tribal militia. If you would want to integrate that forces into the South Sudan Armed Force, I think I can compromise and I can say Johnson Olony is okay to be welcome. But failure to do so, we will never accept that. We will never accept that. Even if Jesus come down today, we will never accept the appointment of Johnson Olony. And if you are actually threatening war, so be it. So be it. Padang is not afraid to fight him. They can take him head on when it comes to the battle. But for the sake of peace, that is why people are demanding, okay, it is the responsibility of the IO that you have to appoint whoever you want or whoever you think is qualified to be in that position. Johnson Olony is not coming to unite anyone. Johnson Olony is not coming to reform anything. He's only coming to take over the land of Padang and kill the people of Padang so that he can actually reign in that area. Currently, as we speak, it is Padang people that are now in control of Malakal. Nobody knows how is Johnson Olony going to enter in Malakal, because these are Dinka land. Johnson Olony can never enter there unless he has to integrate his forces or accept to be disarmed. And that is why Salva Kiir Mayardit is actually using his veto power to make sure this guy is never accepted until he accepts to integrate his forces. That's why he's being invited to come to Juba if he's actually ready to comply with the executive order. But he's not, simply because he's a threat to peace. Even if he's not going to be appointed as a governor, he is still going to be disarmed. And the issue of the land dispute will be settled through the legal litigation, not through forceful means. So let this message be very clear. Whether Johnson Olony is going to be appointed or not, he must be disarmed. That is what I know so far. In conclusion, I want to correct the IO supporters. Give me time a little bit. I want to conclude my statement.
No, you done, man.
Yeah, let me conclude it. You try to talk about, you try to...
I'm not talking to you, I was just interject.
Okay.
Now we have a problem of land all over South Sudan. What about all of the sudden if the government change his mind and say that we want to take the land from all communities and it will belong to the government? Will this solve our problem?
Well, that is a question to be answered by those whose land are being taken by the other tribe. So I'm not the right person to answer that. I know you are trying to be, inclusive. So my conclusion is this. Bonga, give me time. 1 minute.
Before you finish? No, I just want to ask you.
No, you will ask me after I'm done. Maybe we will ask another question too when I give you this statement. I want to answer you. I want to correct the IO supporters
They give you like 30 minutes.
A little bit, give me time, please.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Yes, my correction is this. You are painting Abuchok as a tribal militia. Abuchok has never been there. It is a revolutionary battalion of the SPLA-SPLM. So it has been there. And it used to include Chiluk, Nuer, Maban, Koma, all kind of tribes. They used to be in Abuchok. So Abuchok was a revolutionary battalion with SPLA. It was not just established yesterday. And the reason why Abuchok is predominantly Dinka right now is after the defection of the Chiluk, and after the defection of Nuer, after the defection of Maban. That is why you are trying to look at Abuchok as if it is actually composed of Dinka militia. No, it is not. So this propaganda has been run by the Agwele forces because they're trying to paint all the battalion of the government forces as if it is a tribal militia. Yes, maybe some of the battalion could be predominantly Dinka after you defected to the opposition. So who do you think have to take over? You remember very well, before December 2013, SPLA forces used to be 65% of the Nuer. But after the defection, what happened? The Dinka had to replace them. In addition, I want to make another correction about Matiang Anyor. Matiang Anyor was not there when December 2013 event took place in Juba. Matiang Anyor was already trained, but it was a battalion target SPLA in the Hudud of Sudan. It was trained to fight any threat against the Kira Dam along the northern Bargadal border. It was trained during the 2012, following the fighting in Eglich, in Pantau. So Matiang Anyor in this case is a national battalion, Sudan. It is not a tribal army. In addition to that, Matiang Anyor never took part in the fighting in Juba. Matiang Anyor was only graduated or unleashed to go and fight somewhere across South Sudan when General Paul Malong Awan took over the general chief of staff. But the fighting in Juba took place under the command of under the generalship of Jimmy Othmai. So where are you coming with this idea of Matiang Anyor being a militia? It's not a tribal militia. It is a national forces. So for your information, you need to stop all this propaganda. But I would want to debate Soglun and Simon Chol and those of Bongjang. I'm looking forward to debate you about the historical, stuff about how Agaja were killed, how Lawnware were killed, and all that. But always you forget about the killing of Dinka.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for your time. So let us read the conclusion here. What is your solution? Now that we offered you concession, we want to accept Johnson Olony to be appointed a governor. Can you accept to integrate his force or disarm him? That's my question to you. So let's focus on the topic.
Thank you, Bill. Bol, can I respond to brother Bill?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Luan, but make it short because I want to go.
Yeah. Brother Bill, look.
Okay, me too. I want to go too. I want to go too.
Johnson Olony and must be disarmed. So do you know that Salva Kiir is a threat to South Sudanese people? Do you know that? Salva Kiir got his own militia, Matiang Anyor. This group must be disarmed first. Okay.
You are repeating it again. Matiang Anyor has never been never a tribal army.
I know you try to just
go ahead.
Cover up, but what happened is in Juba, it was Matiang Anyor who has murdered innocent people in Juba. It's not the national arm of South Sudanese people. Okay?
Matiang Anyor was never in Juba, my friend. I don't know where you're getting this information. You can talk about those things. Yes, it was the Tiger Battalion was the one fighting it.
So what about the Bany? What about the Bany? What is the Bany?
It's finished.
Hey, Billy. Guys,
can I answer?
Stephen is a very patient guy.
You have to respect
Luan.
Yeah, it's Stephen.
So
it's Stephen.
Okay, this guy called Stephen is very patient. You know, he can stay and go.
Yeah,
Give me
let
one
Stephen come in,
like
please. Thank you.
1 minute. Let him talk.
The door bitai.
The door bitak.
I didn't finish. Okay.
We apologize, my brother. We apologize, but thank you for your patience. Right.
I'm gonna give you next. I know you were the one. Just wait. Go ahead, Stephen.
Okay, thank you very much. أنا بشكركم شديد. من قبل I'm with you guys لأن أنا في شغل. I'm at work. Now I'm home. So يا جماعة نينا كلنا نينا سودانيس نينا كلنا نينا عيال بتوعهم. No matter what, if we're fighting, of the end, we will be one people. You guys talking about Johnson Olony, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Our brother here in Upper Nile, they say in Lanu Huma there in Johnson Olony who behind who can amal. He killed people Upper Nile, his family, right? The solution, how we can solve this problem. Even Nena Laguna Johnson Olony, the Nena Maderen ruled us who work in a community with Upper Nile, it's nothing will help. And still, if he want to fight, he can still come and attack some people. That's what I see it. But Israel will pick it out. Way forward, we to bring him, and this is him, and then he can come and apologize to what he did. الحاجة وجابني عليها في مكان ده في الموضوع لأنه when I opened my phone, I heard somebody, he mentioned about Golgug, who in the border Minikida. Can you guys help me out?
Can you come again?
أنا لما فتحت التلفون بتاعي في ده عرب ولا Minikida. Who قال
Okay.
Who in the border
around Europe, yeah.
يلا برنامج بتاع قلقوق ده بلد دينكا ونوار يا خلاوين هناك. We left it for Nuer, but it used to be a Denga. And who are those Nuer I'm living there? It just not because they are a Gajak. They are not a Gajak. There are two Gajak. There are Gajak of Ethiopian, and then there are Gajak of Sudan. And then you have a Jekeng. Those are Nasser. So the Nasser boys are the one in Gulguk. So Gajak is far away from us.
Yeah, so Muli there is the one trying to claim it.
Yeah.
You say in Gulguk is belong to you?
Gulguk?
Yes.
Even Nasser, it belongs to Denga. Sorry. If you want to know the truth.
Listen, that is why.
All these areas inhabited by the Nuer.
Yes, there is no Nasser. Even there is no, what do you call it? My wood, they
could Dinka name. You see Makerda, you see Degmir, you see even Wulang.
Yes.
Billy.
Even Nasser called Wulkir.
Billy. You the 1 hour show. Be live, brother.
Yes, come on, brother.
I don't know you.
Listen, go ahead, Steven. Go ahead. Sorry.
That's what killing us, because we're not telling the truth. Some of you guys here are saying, and you never been to Golguk. What Golguk look like?
Should I give you the
name
date?
Deru Tandinga, come on. Deru Tandinga.
Listen.
Hey, inta min where nata? Inta min where or inta min Maban? Inta min Koma?
Maban.
I'm in Maban, but I will grow up in
Okay.
Alisim.
So inta there gulu de debele bitagum kaman or inta there gulu de debele bitanu?
Bill.
No, the bullet bitan.
No. Bill. Bull is still sharing the thing or not?
We don't have
Let's talk. By the way, time Stephen, right? Stephen, let's talk about this because we're coming up with the issue with our land dispute. We will make it a different topic. But let's talk about Johnson Olony,
brothers.
We are getting out of the topic. Talk about Johnson Olony. Tell us why you believe Johnson Olony should be a governor.
Thank you.
Listen here. Listen. I don't have any problem with who is coming. Okay?
No, okay, let's talk about it. Now, why are you saying you are justifying why you want Johnson Olony to be a governor? And forget about the land. We will talk about it because it's a coming up topic.
Listen here. Upper Nile people, they say they don't want Johnson Olony, right? If Johnson Olony coming in, and again, he's going to kill them. That's what they think, right?
Yeah, because he's commanding the 10,000 tribal army. Are you going to disarm him or are you going to reintegrate that forces?
Listen, Billy.
Bull. No,
Billy, you gotta listen
brother,
what I'm saying. The way I'm saying,
brother. Bull, you still in
Bongjang, let the speaker talk, please. Let Stephen go ahead. Stephen, go ahead.
Let the guy talk and then let the bill is silent like other people. Why the bill is corrupt? You've been talking before.
I'm silent now. Yes. It is the son of Stephen, but you are the one interrupting him.
No, it's you. It's you.
The bill even talking.
I'm just supporting you, Stephen. I'm saying go ahead.
Belong me.
But Bongjang is the one.
Yeah. No. The bull tried to along me, and then he never logged the bull. He never logged the bill. Let them guy talk. That guy is not anywhere, right? Let them talk. We are European.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bongjang. We are said.
Yeah.
Really?
Let's try to be fair.
Thank you, Ruud.
Go ahead, bro.
You know why I'm saying if the exact Olony, who anyway he can fight anyway. That's what I'm like. Lo jimna juwa kun haji the behelu. He will come and apologize to what he did. Who ana man beje min huwa boss bitaw who beje ganun. Lo gunna Olony jama beje he can come and kill who beje makan lanu. Those people that grown up Sudan, I don't have any problem. The person he will put us together. Ana bumsle le al-kun al-guide gibelda. And he mentioned Lano who in the Muskal Maban. We Maban, we don't have any problem with anybody. You guys, those who are listening, you guys gotta listening. I'm not a politic. I'm not a supporter. I'm a baby with Kulam who I'm a citizen of South Sudan. Nobody want to die. Al-Kalam, al-Intukum Garden, Kalam. Some of you guys supporting what? Al-Kalam, al-Kalam. Some of you guys supporting what? Let's use the word to bring our people together. Some of you guys supporting what? Junub Sudan, let's use the word Israel Amal Muskal. Some of you guys supporting what? Junub Sudan. Short time myself repeating, right? Time myself repeating, right?
Go ahead, go ahead. I'm looking them.
Okay.
Go ahead, go ahead. I'm looking them.
Nena maban ma indana muskil الجبال قال هو ده من community بتاع Padang. We're peaceful أننا ناس بتاع السلام. We never attacked anybody. Okay? ده كلام حقيقي.
Yes.
We've been there with them for many years.
Yes.
We have a passion. الشكل الحاج بيقول الشكل ده. How many years we've been fighting? الشكل ده before نينا ما ولده is still killing our people. We need a unit to bring us together. نينا ما عندنا مشكلة مع الزول اللي بيقول لأنه هم بيتكلموا مع بيلمون. بيلمون ده اسم بتاع بيلمون. It's not Maban. They're just talking as a politics. And here they just put it here. They're saying even Maban against Denka. يا جماعة كلام أجيجن يا أبو جيبي. He will bring us together. Let's preach the words of unity. Riek Machar amal galta bitaw, Salva Kiir amal galta bitaw, Israel amal galta bitaw. Lo guna Olony dama biji. And Smith, you guys saying that we in the stage without. He can come and attack some village. That the Hajima Behelu. Let bring him and if he want to rule us, people of Upper Nile, we will hear from him. الزول الكلام قبل لأنه قلقوق ده حقه ده قلقوق ما حقه. even البقولة أدار ده الاسم ده بس جابه ساكت مخان ده عندهم أسامهم. الحاجة ده يا جماعة we will die
2 minutes up
and then listen guys. There is no way we will just kill ourselves because of the land. We've been with Padang for many, many years. Why all these things happen today? Including... Okay. What I will tell you guys, let's have a word of unity. الكلام خلينا جنوبين يعني ننزل في ساحن واحد. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Mr. Kur, is you, because I want to close the show since yesterday. So thank you. Go ahead. Close the show since yesterday. So thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. أنا بتكلم عربي.
So thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. أنا بيعرف أنا سميتو كلام بتاع ملكالة. بتاع governor. Okay. لكن أقام رول.
Hello, I'm working on it.
Okay. بتاع governor بتاع ملكالة بتاع ولوندا. لكن أقام رول.
Hello, I'm working on it.
Okay. So bata malaka le ana bishu ma haya na bikalam po katir nanu uloin okay. So bata malaka le ana bishu ma haya na bikalam po katir nanu uloin jej bita ma lakhbada ma jej bita kuma de jej bita gabila. The number one. Mamkin ulonya lela ikun governor. Mala badu ma jeju ta hayo. Yeji kebi ikun governor. The why? Ashala shakal jafi dola tani asa. Ulony ma mumkin yeji jeju ta ma mumkin harf. Nana ma lakbare de jeju ta gabila. Gabila yunutke yumki kama akuma. The why?
Kure, nangin headphone. You have a headphone?
I have.
The why? Put them on.
About Kure,
nangin headphone. You have a headphone?
Yes, I have. Hello?
Yes.
I can't tell.
Injija pi other man.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Shoop Uloinda Afat. Uloinda endu nuktaten. Endu nuktaten mamkin ikun governor. Awala aja fi interview bataw uder ubishakal achan len. Number wide. Number 2, jej bitaw malak badama jej bitaw kuma. Achala shakal jasada fi dawla tani. Jej bitaw ma bamshi yimut. Ma jej bitaw Junub Sudan. Kep el bitaw gabalia yeji yakam fi hukuma. U contribution bitaw malak badama hukuma. De kalam na ma bijibu ulony. Achan ikun governor. Nan lo jej bitaw la gorma jej bitaw ayo. Bukun kwez nana nasayo sharik to government lakin lo jej bitaw lisa isma golek malak badama ayo malak badama akuma yani mamkin ma sa anena bugadini jibu ulon zai majaction yaji ya kamnas nana majaction da bita twice ta gabila ma'ayyan yani jej bitaw da gabila ma'ayyan mamkin yaji ya kam لو دير يكم جبال كليل لقبدي جيج بتاعه يا ابو شوبو نانو جيج بتاع جنوب السودان ده كل قبائل ياو يشارك فوقه يا ابو قولي جيج بتاع جنوب جيج بتاعه لسه برا ولا مع ايوه ولا مع حكومه ده واحد هو بقول ودير ارض بتاعه ده ياو اداب بتاع ولون لكن لما الناس يجي يقول له ولون يكم ده غلط حاجه ده ما نجيت. Number 2, number 3, Malakal indu siyatu. Maapi denka sakin pibele nuer. Maapi denka sakin pibele chulu. Lo kalami kali isim malakal le ishilu. Malakal yabdul sagit. Yamshi yukudu fi Nasir wali yukudu fi Fakyoda. Wali yukudu fi Maban. Naz yamshi inak. Ukhali beleda. Nani malakal le yaw khalab beledenga. Zaman ma fi hukuma beleda kan beledenga. Ukilingilija wasasa malakal yaw jab nas kulu. Chup na bentiu kan gadi fi malakal. Anena na jongole kuna gadi fi malakal. Wana beta Nasir kan gadi fi malakal. Kullu nazir de Ingilizi yaw jabu. Achan malakal asasu yukun Medina. Asadad wukira lamna jongole shalubara bigi Medina barao Nasir shalubara ashan alamna kan jabu na da kan na yiji alim tarbiya ta Medina lakin bigina indina FID zo yamshi mahal bitaw lo darin yamshi asis mahal tani yukut isman Medina fogo ism malakal kali shi ism malakal yamshi asis winak denga da tabanin sakit ai zol gat be bed ma fogo denga o mal denga dai yauna bigi sara fogo ده كلام شنو؟ لو انا شيل اسم ملكال امشي وديه مال دينغاوي داير شغلكم يمشي وراه. اي وملكال يقعد زي ناصر ويقعد زي فشوده، ما فيها زايد فوقه. ده كلامي. لو كعب انا قلته، لكن ولندا ما في حاجه بيجيبها عشان يكون قبنا. اول حاجه ده جيش قبيله، ده زي وايد ارمي وزي قلوين بتاع دينغا. قلوين بتاع دينغا يجيبه يكون قبنا، ولا وايد ارمي يجي يحكم؟ ما ممكن. لان وايد ارمي ده جيش بتاع قبيله، ما جيش حكومه. لو لقبه بكره يا بكون جيش بتاع حكومه. هسه انا بكلم ساعه، ده بكلم ساعه خليه يشوف له زول تاني، شلوك تاني، ولا يشوف نوير تاني. نوير القاعد في حكومه، ولا نوير القاعد في ايوه، وشلوك القاعد في ايوه. يا وده بنفع مع وظيفه ده، لانه وظيفه ده كونتربيوشن بتاع قبائل. مبان عنده ناس بتاعه في حكومه، وعنده ناس بتاعه في جيش ايوه. ده معروف. نوير عنده ناس بتاعه في ايوه، ده معروف. وناس زي شالو ماشي درسوا مع جيش بتاع قبائل تاني. لكن القبيله لسه ما جاء في حكومه ويجيب ينوت كيف؟ يعني انتوا يا جنوبيين انتوا زي ناس تحر المجكشن عشان يجي يحكمكم. كلامي انا وقفته. لو في زول داري ايه سالي كان ده انا فوت.
بول
بول
can you give me 10 seconds?
This is what I want to say. This is what I want to say. You guys also should worry about me. I have hosted you the whole day, and I need to go also to sleep. Okay? And I need also to go and do some other things.
Correct.
So, you know,
I hear you. Correct.
Ma binta. Kur kallam ana ma time low zatu. Jabu time to kop. Itokum maba amul. Itokum you guys go and beat butches. So just be like Kur. I did not time him, and he just on his time. So what do you want to ask him? Ask him. Yeah, Stephen.
Okay. Yes, Stephen. There's the only one thing I just want to ask, and that is a simple question. So you said about Gulguk, and you talk about Adar and all these things. So I don't know, where did you get all these names when we know for sure Adar? Everybody knows that Bederja Reis Kir Zol Al Khan Chakal Fi Malakal, even whatsoever Shiluk Al Barat Peter Bar Arafin Arab Khala Fi Shimal Enak Arafin Adar Beled Munu. Shuf Del Kulu de Anina Biarafin quest. So let's not confuse ourselves, and let's not try to put ourselves in a level where we are not going to understand. Ala Yazin, hold on. Our fathers are still alive. They are there. Even the war you were talking about, like, you know, we used to fight with the Denga a long time. Those who fought those wars, they are still alive right now. And they know the borders. They know the borders. Even whether you go to Maban right now or you go to Boone, wherever, and ask your elders will take you to the border and even will show you a tree. The border between these people. So let's not try to confuse ourselves and try to say, you know what? Oh, this one belongs to me. No, hold on. This one belongs to me.
Listen.
But if I ask
can you tell me where's you and me? Where's our border?
Okay. Do you know what they call it an annual? If you are from a band, an annual, do you know what it is? If you don't know that, that's a problem. You know, so let's not just try to confuse ourselves. We know one another. Maban and Denga Upper Nile, we live in peace. We all been together. No, cut off. I'm done. Yes.
Okay.
Today.
Ben Stephen, do you have a question to ask Kur or not?
Ana basal le Kur. Okay. Gibel ana namanjitu ana guta I'm not a politician. I'm not a supporters. Ana bitkellem who is citizen bita Junub Sudan.
Yes.
Okay. Politicians, they're the one who killing us. They're confusing us. I'm saying whatever Johnson Olony have it, I don't know. I'm not gonna go there. Into good why I'm supporting Johnson Ashan Bijibu.
Yes. I'm talking about Olony because I will bring Olony to be a government. But the Olony is the army of tribes. Soldiers were not training with the soldiers of government. And Olony himself talking about he won land of Dinga. He claimed is the land of Shuluk. So why he become a government?
Yeah,
there are no contribution of soldiers to government. Huma lisa ma inta be kalam bita gabalia. Wajaj bita ma lakhbada ma jaj bita hukuma. Shunu bijiba عشان يكون government. عشان الدولة تاني جاوي شاكل معنا هسه ده جيش بتاع ما ودوه في شغل. نار ما لقبده ده جيش بتاع قبيلة. ده لا وايد عامي لا يقلوين بتاع دينكا. ده يوانا بقول كده نانو ما بصورة بيجيب ولون عشان يكون government. ما في. ده زول ساقط في شارع. ده ما politician. نانو داري لين بس دي عادة بتاعه في فيديو. Number 2 جيش بتاع ما لقبده مع حكومة. بيجي كيف يا حكومة ما في طريق بيجيبه. ده كلام ده أنا بقوله. نحن ناس بكلم عشان يجيبوا قبل لكن ما بصورة بيجيبه. نحن زول ما سلم نفسه في حكومة ما ممكن حكومة يعينه. أي ما هو زي همدا أصلا همدا في حكومة. همدا عنده بيعمل قضية في تركيجر ده يواصل من ولون. نحن همدا بتاع حكومة. ده حكومة يا ده قانون عشان يقدر يحكم نازل. لكن زول لا لسه في خلا. ده تتل وزي زرع.
مودريتور كده نقول حاجة؟
لا بقول خلينا نقول آخر كلام عشان
كده نقول كلام بس عشان نحن نكمل القصة ده. أنا أنتم سامعني؟
سامعينك يا
كور أنا داير نرجع لك كلام بتاعك كله. كلام يا جماعة الناس ما يكلموا كلام الزول ما متأكد فوقه. أنت ما بعرف الحاجة اللي حصل من في 2018 في داخل جنوب السودان. أنا بقول لك أنا زول الجاي من النيل في عندي شهرين هسه أنا جاي من النيل. كويس؟ موضوع أنتم بتكلم فوق وقال كده قال يا أخي أولوني ما عنده جيش في داخل كنترولمنت أريا زي ده كلام ما حقيقة. كلام الحقيقة اللي أنت المفروض تقوله ده موضوع ناس بتاعت سلام. أنا زي ما أنا جيت قبل في الشو ده أنا شرحت لكم البرنامج الحاصل في وطا هناك. في 3 محلات بتاعت الكنترولمنت سايت. في واحد اسمه تورغوان، في واحد اسمه ديل، وفي ثاني اسمه أمدياي. محلات ده محلات بتاعت كنترولمنت. ومحلات ده أنا بقول لك هسه أنا بتأكد لك. محلات ده مليان جيش بتاعت أقول لك أنتم بقولوا قال ما في فوق ده. نمرة 2 طبعا كان في الفيز الاولى بقول كده قال يا اخي هم كان دايرين 3 ألف من التورغوان، دايرين 3 ألف من ديل، ودايرين 3 ألف من الامرياي. بهنا دول كلهم ملاناو كويس. ابدان القوه بتاعه اللي اسمه ابو شوك ده يا ناقصين زي في اللجنه ما قادرين يتموا 3 ألف بتاعهم اللي هم المفروض يجيبوا في اللجنه. ده كلام انا داير اتاكد لكم. نمرة 2 موضوع انتم بقولوا كده قال هو اولوني ما المفروض يجيبوا ده اولوني ده زول بتاع IO. هو كزول بتاع IO ده IO nominated him عشان يجي يجيبوا كجفرنر. انا ما بعرف عندكم مشكله شنو ده. لو انتم بتتكلموا في موضوع بتاع فيديو بتاع ملاقا UN ده انتم لو شفتوا الفيديو ده ذاته بنفسه انتم بتشوف انينا ده في 2013 انينا في 2020 هسه. انا دايركم عشان انتم تتكلموا في موضوع بتاع سلام عشان ناس ما يرجعوا في موضوع بتاع المشاكل. جنوبين بتاعنا ده كلهم تعبانين في كل مكانات هسه. لو ده موضوع بتاع ابدان اجنده ده المفروض يكون واضح هم يكونوا بيتكلموا في موضوع السلام، ما يقولوا قال اني ما دايرين كده ما دايرين كده. كويس؟ لو انتم بتقولوا انتم ما دايرين كده ده هيجيب مشاكل في جنوب السودان على النيل بتاعنا ده. انتم لازم تكونوا تعرفينه كمان. قال يا اخي من 2018 ما في شكل حصل في النيل ده. ليه؟ بيكوز جونسون اولوني ودكتور رياك مشار هم ماسكين الاتفاقيه بتاع السلام ده 100%. انا واحد من الناس الفوت اللي ملكال في زول ايكو بيجا كتجيل. انا فوت في ملكال في 2018 ملانا الاجريمنت لسه ماسك السلام ده. كويس؟ هو بتاعنا لسه في ادار، هو بتاعنا لسه في اوجي، هو بتاعنا لسه في توربوان وميلا ديلا، بمعنى اننا دايرين سلام. كويس؟ انتم ناس كور ناس بيلي منو ده كلهم ده يا جماعه خلوا كلام بتاعكم انتم بتتكلموا فوق ده، اشتغلوا بسلام. انتم ما انتم رفعوا شكوى لكير وكير سمع كلام بتاعكم. هلا بعدين انتم بتحملوا بالحاجات اللي بحصل وكده النيجاتيفيتي اللي بيجي الكلام بتاع ما تجيبوا زول الاي او اينو. انا ده نسالكم.
اوكي، الكلام اللي قلته نانو في 3 كم بتاع الجيش، لكن لخبطوا ولا قاعد برام؟
هم لخبطوهم في الليل، لخبطوهم في يوم دين وفي تفوقيه 3 مكانات دير ميل تريننج. كويس؟ لكن ميل كنترولمنت ده ميل تجمع اول، and then بعد كده يجي يحولوه من ميل تجمع لميل التريننج of which اصلا لو تفوت امبارح وزير الدفاع فات في الليل يمشي يشوف الناس اللي جرى في ميدان هناك. انا دايرك عشان انت ككور امشي شوفوا في الاسم شنو ولا تكلم مع الناس اللي قاعدين هناك. لو في ناس تقول لك ولا ما في. انا واحد من الناس اللي وديت جوا هناك لموضوع سجلناهم خلاص جزء من الناس السيتيزن. يا جماعه الناس ما يتكلموا في كلام ما حقيقه، نتكلم في كلام الحقائق. things which are on the ground.
اوكي، كلامك ده كويس، انا ما بغالده، انا ما شايفه، لكن ليه ما بغالد حاجه انا ما بشوفه. لكن جيج لو لخبطوا بعدين من يخرجوا يا ابو قولي ده جيج واحد. لو جيج ما خرجوا ما لسه ما جيج واحد، لانه بيدوا قوانين بتاع حكومه وبعدها ينفسوا ويخرجوا سوا. جيج ده لخبطوا.
انا ده اكد لك هسه، انا ده اكد لك في قوه بتاع الجيش براو، في قوه بتاع الجيش براو في داخل الميدان بتاع ال بيكوز تريننج بتاع ال حاليا في النيل بتاع الجيش ده في مهل اللي اسمه ال. كويس؟ انا متاكد لك قال في اكثر من 9000 عسكري في ميدان هسه قاعد يدربوهم حاليا كده وكده. انا بتكلم 9000 كله مش ملخبط من اقول لك من ابو شوك ديفيجن 2 ديفيجن 1 ديفيجن 4 بتاع الحكومه نابورجو ومن نابورجو كده وايت ارمي والقوات كله من اللي جابوه من اسمه شنو بتاع بنتيو جوجام بتاع بنتيو كلهم جابوهم ودربوهم في اجرا في ال ده قوه بخرجوه بكون قوه بتاعت النيل الكبرى اجرا بيكوز ما في قوه في حسب التعليمات الفيدا ما في قوه بيدربوه في النيل بمشي يعملوا ديبلويمنت في بارغزال. نو ما في حاجه زي ده. في بارغزال ولا في اكواتوريا كبرى القوه اللي بيدربوه في النيل هيخرجوهم ويكونوا ديبلويمنت بتوعهم يكونوا في داخل النيل الكبرى. ده حاجات الحاصل. يلا موضوع بتاعت اوطان بتاعت باوندريز ما في كوميشن كونه كوميشن ده كونه بتاع تي بي سي واي بي سي هم طلعوا الريبورت بتاعهم في قدام الرئيس سلفا كير. So it is up to سلفا كير عشان يطلع كلام ده. and then بعدين بعد الكوميشن ده يطلع الباوندريز بتاعه ده اي زول بيكون بعرف الميل بتاعه. So مالكم انتم بيستعجلوا قال ليه مالكم شنو
كده تعالي هسه ده ناس بكلم ناس بتاع السودان كله بيكلم بيقولوا لا ليه كير يعمل ديجري ليه؟ اوكي لما الناس يجي يتكلم بعدين بيقول يا اخوان مالكم تكلم ده ما كونفيوز معنانا قاعدين نتكلم عشان ده بلدنا عشان ما يعملوا بديجري بقراره اي زول يقول صوته هسه بلد
القضيه لا
خليني كلمه يقع بلدكم انتوا شنو فشوته ده لو واحد ماشي قال حاجه تاني حاجه زول جاء في بلد تاني ما ممكن تقول كلمه يا هو ناس بدينغا ده بيتكلم بوطن بتاعهم لان الوطن بتاعه حكومه جاء من زمن انجليزي وجاء قاعد فوقه وهسه ده كده عرفات اي زول بيقول اقو يعني دينغا بيكون ما عنده صوت وهي زول عنده صوت في بلدهم لما تقول ما تتكلم كلام ده بيجي كيف ما يقول يقول رايه بعدين الجنوبيين بمشي يتفق ناس الكبار بمشي يشوف شنو حقيقي يا بمشي يشيل بطار لو عندكم حقيقي اوكي حقيقه بتاعكم ياخذوا في اللو لو عندنا حقيقه بتاعنا بدينا ما ممكن تقولوا ما تكلم انا بتكلم عشان ده بلدنا وانت ما ممكن نقول ما بتكلم لكن حقائق بتاعنا بمشي شراوي هناك أنا جايين في فيسبوك ده عشان نتكلم
بيتو
ليه أو كلام كده
أنا ما قلت ما تتكلم يا أخوي كومريد كور أنا ما قلت ما تتكلم لكن أنت تتكلم كلام الحقيقة أنا دايرك عشان تتكلم كلام الحقيقة بموضوع بتاعت الأراضي ده أراضي أننا قلنا أدينا TBC which is a commission under the agreement and FIDA. It is there to look at the problems to do with the land issues between all the مشاكل بتاعت جنوب السودان كله because ما بلشوا براو عنده مشكله بتاعت اوطان لكن ده كله جنوب السودان so comprehensive بلجر بجي اي واحد كوميتي ده لو كده يجي بجي بكلم كلام حقائق بتاعه
اوكي ناس بتاع ABCD ده لما يتكلم
technical border commission or independent boundary commission
ABC ده لما نيجي ما بيجي فوق بيجي يتكلم مع ناس البلد وهي زول بيقول مالي او ده هاي اصو لو بيجي وناس البلد بيتكلم ما يهنينا يا ناس البلد وانت يا ناس البلد ما بنتكلم كيف ما تتكلم
اكيد انت ما بتكلم في برا يا كور انت بتكلم انت وتكون في وطاه هناك ما الناس في ناس قاعدين في بلد هناك
وليه قاعد تتكلم
ما في ناس في بلد
انا بتكلم عشان انت قاعد تتكلم وانت ما قاعد برا انت قاعد برا
اوكي الموضوع اوكي لا انا بكره انا بقوم برجع بلد انا قريب انا ما بعيد
انت قال لي سبدوني
انا ما بعيد
تقول سبدينا
انا ما سبدوني حاجه لنا ده نقوله كايتو
قول الجيجا بتاعك براك الجيجا بتاعك ده بمشي اسمه هناك وانا بقول الجيجا بتاعي ممكن تمنعني وانا ما
الجيجا بتاعي ده كده الجيجا بتاعي ده كده انتوا تكلموا ده موضوع بتاع اونلاين ما yes
Peter, okay, because I'm going to close the show. I like your debate and that's why I leave you guys a little bit. You guys are too friendly, and that's what you want. So this is what I will do. I give you guys 2 minutes, and 2 minutes, and I close the show. So you start, Peter.
Okay, I will start. I go like the IO. This is what you need to know. Number 2, الموضوع بتاع ولا نجي كوالي ده وبيجي كوالي. This thing otherwise ده بيجيب مشاكل بيجيب الجروح الماء هلا نفسه ده. نمرة 3 الناس اللي بيكلموا من جبال قال ما اقول لك ما في جيش في مركز هسه في بتاع تريننج ده ومن كذابين يمشي انا لو هم دايرين النمره بتاعهم كم انا بقدر نشر لكم ديجيتس بمعنى في ناس في وقتها هناك وفي الفيز الاولى وفي الفيز الثاني الفوج الثاني بيجي بعد الفوج الاولى خرجوهم ده نمره 4 يا جماعه نتكلموا بموضوع بتاع السلام we let us try to implement the agreement اللي مضعناه ابدان هم لازم يقبلوا لو هم دايرين ولا ما دايرينه قال كده قال على النيل اللي بتاع القبائل السبعه كلهم اللي قاعدين في تيريتوري بتاع على النيل ده اي واحد فيهم بيجي ما في زول بقدر يقول كده قال جنوب السودان ما في زول عنده يد وقاعد في سلطه هسه الجنوبيين ده كلهم الحاكمين هسه عندهم دم في يدهم ما في زول بيقول كده قال ثاني بتاع زول الثاني ده اكثر من بتاع الشجره سو لو علي Ulony lisa eji kawali. This is what we're going to insist on, and this is what is going to happen. Thank you very much.
Okay. Kalam al gudu re lo ulony ma jabu bukun ma bukun ke de talimat. Wa talimat de ya bu khalini mam nakbalu. Nanu ana biyarif fi shuna ana biyabe ulony. ممكن يقول اسكت لا ده تعليمات كلم كلامك وانا بكلم كلامي نانو لو جاي اجيجي حاجه اسم مدين بور ما سميتو مدين بور دي ياو اسم بتاع جونغله
correct
و بسيادو ممكن يقولوا نانا سدا ناس بكلم سدا لو جونغله لما في مال واحد شيل اسم بتاع جونغله بتاع مدين بور amki amu lasima bitakum barakum pina bugula nena ma dari nuer kali nuer yamshi ki lasima bita jonglere wadi fu maltanu ubeleda da nena ma dari ni zol fogu pina be kalamatsa ya uzai padanga be kalam bugulu alani la ma zol ma gad fogu si isma alani la ma malakal ya wa alani jongole da halani na ni le jayina benti da halanil ma banda da halanil wa shola da halanil nasir da halanil ma da kalan bugula halanil al ard bita malaka la indu siyadu mumkin yugula ne ma da yinda to malla zaman da ga ingilizi ya ulama na go wasar ma da yi zol fogo kila lisim da wadizi sim malaka fi shola da la kebkum wadifu nasir wala wadu maban da la kebkum ممكن واحد يقول رأي بتاعه في وطن بتاعه ياو كده لكن اسم بتاع السياسة بتاعه لينا انت تعرف زول بتقبو في ناس بيقول ما دايرو وفي ناس بيقول دايرو وبعدين لما نزل رمودا ما بمشي مال تاني ممكن نتكلم بتاعه لين لو نجاته بعدين اوكي ولو نجانا اوكي دي كده وتسويد ده كاشف الناس
I Paul Makur.
Okay. Bang bagin chamod ini katin.
Ini chamod kudi.
Yeah, let's all make a closing statement. So Ban Charles is stepping. Then we have to wrap up so Bol can go and sleep as well.
Yeah, Paul Makur, I really appreciate your time, and I really understand that you are staying there for us is a big priority that you have done. You help us to connect ourselves together tonight. My question is to our brother Fito. I got two questions that I need to ask as long as he left, but it doesn't matter. He will answer them maybe sometime. One question is,
Hold on, let me call him back. Pito, come back. You got a question. Go ahead.
In Parliament. Let's do the conclusion.
Yeah. If he was saying that the Olony military has been integrated, first of all, why Olony reject not to go to Juba? And who is his high command? Not Riek Machar? If he is under Riek Machar, he's supposed to be in Juba. That's the one. Second to that, why Johnson Olony was saying that he need to be sworn in on social media or on the phone. Two, if he become a governor. For myself to conclude, I want to thank your panels, those whom are guest speakers, including the audience. Back to you, Bol. You really did a great job, and that initiative should be appreciated by us as guest speakers on your show. Last and not the least, I want to say sorry to what happened yesterday on Lagos State media. It wasn't actually intentionally needed to be done, but unfortunately it happened because a lot of other people doesn't know what good your social media, which is Lagos State, has helped South Sudan with. I have to put that one aside. To conclude, I want to put this out straight to Vice President. If you want to make a good choice for people to deliver the services to the civilians in the states, he has to address or recommend his person that he nominated to put down his gun and his and his military clothes and came back as a civilian to be a governor to serve Upper Nile. If you take that in board, all Padang people and Upper Nile will put their hands together to work with Johnson Olony. Otherwise, if he is still in a high commander with his own military, I believe that our brothers, as Dinkas and other, might not support his governorship to be a governor of Upper Nile. That message might go to Vice President especially, and it is from me as a personal point of view, not a party or not a group. It is for my own perspective. If you want to digest it and has it from me, I will answer him very well why I said that. Because for the sake of safety of our brothers, of Padang people, Johnson Olony need to be a civilian as not a military. Thank you, Bull. Thank you, Kudit. Thank you, Luke Billy, and everyone who was on the panel of this show tonight. And I want to excuse myself. May God bless all of you, and may God bless South Sudan. Thank you.
Okay, great.
Thank you so much, Charles. Charles Bach, I really appreciate, and thank you for good speech that you have given. South Sudanese are listening to you, and we will be live again tomorrow, and you are highly welcome with Kur. I give you to make a conclusion statement, so then you will go with blessing.
I can cry for the red quad.
I give you 1 minute, just make conclusion.
Okay. Saban, I don't walk. I don't walk.
No, it doesn't matter. You can, you speak in Arabic.
Okay, quiz. Al-kalam da, ya kwana, da haja basit. Ukid Ingiliz, Ingiliz da ukid ja, al-balad da. Ay naz al-qadin fi alanin da, annina dinga bata alanin nina biyarib dit. Zo leja fi yum kida, وزو لجا وراو وزو لجا وراو. المال اللي كان قاعد فوق، المال اللي قاعد فوق الشلوك ده فونيا او كان قاعد فوقه. ده شلوك ياو جا طردو، ايش فونيا او جا اول. وكي طردونا في الشمال هناك امسك في كرمك. كرمك ده اسم بتاع دينغا. اشوال كرمك عشان وان بيكو جتوي. وكي ناس جايين طردونا عرب في سينار جينا في كرمك. وكد جينا في كرمك كان عندنا بقار والجبل ده جبل طويل بيجيب مطر قوم ناس بزرع فوقه وابقار بيلقى قش ياو سموك كرمك ده ياو اسم ده ياو بدا بتاع دينغا قبال ما مشينا برغزال ياو مسكنا لخات بوما شوف أننا بيعرفين نازل في علنين ده أننا بيعرفين يوم الجاي فوقه لكن أننا دينغا ما بزول بيعرف تاريخ بتاعنا ناري ياو أننا ياو كان قاعدين الأول وكل الإنجليز جابوا جاء أسس مدينة جاء أسس في ملكال وملكال ده كان مراع بتاع بقار بتاع موغل والياك وبتاع دونجول ياو بالليمويناك وكده أكل قوين أكل توب تكيغا كويس كيوت كوير ينا كيول مراكال كايتين yawu ukidi lingli jabe go wasarana uja kono malakal nanu malakal kono na uga fi torbal bahr fi torbal bahr nanu babur kan bijib hajat tagil wa zamanda ma fi sharia واللي قص مسك نابو جو وشلوك كان قاعد في طربة تاني الشلوك جاء عشان الناس وناس بيجي يشتغل عشان يشتغل مع حكومة ياو جابهم نما تو جابوا دي إيريس ياو جابوا زول نسيبه جا ويقعد معه لكن الليندا ده بتاع دينغا الليلة لو دينغا قالوا نانو ملكان لي ياوالم ناس كتير ناس بتاع جنغولة كان قاعدين دي يواسم بتاع جنغولة كان ملكال ناس بتاع بنتيو اسم بتاع ملكال ناس بتاع ناصر اسم بتاع ملكال كده لكا رنگ كولا نينا ناس بتاع ملكال وكد بقي ناس علمو واولاد ماشي في قرايه بقي عنده ديجري ياو بنتيو طلعوا بقي مدينه تاني نانا ناس بتاع علمو جنغولة 76 طلعوا بقي مدينه تاني فضل شولا وناصر ومبان الليلة لو دينغا قال ياكي خلي لنا أرض بتاعي ده وشيل اسم بتاع مدينة وديه مال تاني ما ممكن زول يقول ليه دينغا يقول كده ده كلام ده يا نينا دينغا ما نكون مقصودين لو قلنا حاجة ده أرض بتاعي شيل اسم بتاع مدينة ده ما نحن ما في دينغا قاعد في شولا ما بدينغا قاعد في مبان ما بدينغا قاعد في ناصر ليه ياسروني في محل بتاعي يا ده كلام بتاعي تا دينغا بقولوا شيل اسم بتاع ملكالا امشي اعمل له محل بتاعه شيل مدينه وديه محل تاني ارض ده يقعد معي ده واحد اسم وليزا بسارة عشان يشيل الارض بتاع دينغا كالي سرادة يتم الأول لو سرادة تم خلاص ولن لو نجا بعدين في انتخابات اوكي جيبوا لكن سرادة بتاع لو جيج بتاع ما لقبضو لو سرادة بتاع أرض ما انتا نينا ما دايرين ولن ده يكر كلام كده
Uncle Kur Abri, I really thank you for the deep history that you know, and some of us even don't know because we were home, went to Ethiopia, we came to US, and then the little story that we know messed us up. So it's good somebody like you be among us so you can tell us the history. I didn't even know that if Chulu were on the other side of the river. So it's good that I have had that. So it's a great story. Billy, look, where are you, brother? So
yes, I'm here.
Do not be in darkness, so everybody will assume that you sleep. So come out and turn on your light and come conclude the show so we can go, because it was for a Padang community, and it's good that you should conclude it. I appreciate my brother Kur Abridge and my brother Charles back Choluwal. Anytime you see us live, you are highly welcome.
Okay. Billy, look, Kudani Jieng, Shibai Togidi, Kenen Bamada.
Hey, I told my
okay, hey,
I told my tongue if you're the other man, book your low thin tank, book your very low tongue again.
Hey, and I can garage. You wait there, where you would ready to wait your top. Where you top it, where when young opinion like an either well ben. And you pull my cool into more ready to Kuyen a pit.
In Chuglo, could you allow us
and a jammy Jieng. Oh, over deck when you piano go.
Thank you. Thank you.
And what you can about your palo book your gurchok?
Yagur. Wait it up, pay, wait up. Oh, Tinga win about.
Thank you. Yes.
I don't know how I should actually acknowledge you for your volunteerism that you have demonstrated tonight. People are so grateful about what you have just done. You have taken 2 sessions. I can appreciate you. So let me conclude it with a closing statement like this. by recognizing Bolmaku as the host of the Lake State tonight. You have done a wonderful job, and people of Padang are so grateful. A lot of people are sending me message, and they are so proud of what you have done tonight, to have actually given them the platform so that they can actually send out their voice. Because Lake State media is the platform where the government officials in South Sudan come to watch, and that is why you have actually offered them the opportunity tonight, and you have taken 2 sessions. We completed 4 hours in the first session, and then the second session is this one, which we are about to conclude right now. It's another 4 hours already. And so people are so grateful for the wonderful job you have done, and we will continue to give you more gratitude and appreciation for the wonderful job you have done tonight. So accept our acknowledgement and recognition for doing the wonderful job. Finally, I want to conclude by saying that, the theme of the debate tonight was all about the rejection and or denunciation of Johnson Olony to be appointed as the prospective governor of the Upper Nile State. People have overwhelmingly rejected him, including a majority of the Eastern Nuer from Upper Nile State. They are rejecting him, people on the ground. But there are IO here in diaspora that are now speaking overwhelmingly in support for his appointment. But the reality on the ground, Bull, the Eastern Nuer, according to the statistic I have collected, they are against the appointment of Johnson Olony, because they have also raised their own complaint that Johnson Olony have killed their people in their thousands. They have presented the statistic that Johnson Olony killed 5,000 of them. And you can attest to that, Bull, because majority of the politicians of Eastern Nuer have all defected from Dr. Riek Machar to the government side. And you know who are these prominent politicians? These prominent politicians from the Eastern Nuer, they are those of Garquab Gatot, the guy that was commanding the White Army when he was actually fighting in Malakal. You know him, right? He was appointed recently as the governor of Nasser or something like that, Ladjo State, And we also have the last group that defected and joined the government of South Sudan. Kong Chuarale, he's from the Eastern Nuer. Jim Hosmai, he's from Eastern Nuer. There's no other Eastern Nuer prominent politician or military officer that is in the high rank that is still with Dr. Riek Machar right now. So that is why Dr. Riek Machar is actually denying the Eastern Nuer so that they cannot have the opportunity to be appointed, because he has nobody to appoint there. So he would rather favor the Chiluk Kingdom, because that is where he only had some supporters, probably. That's why he's trying to use Johnson Olony as the only political leverage to gain support there. So he cannot betray Johnson Olony. So that is why I'm trying to let my other brothers from the IO side to understand that, Eastern Nuer is no longer with the Dr. Riek Machar, and therefore they are not supporting the appointment of Johnson Olony. And the message of Padang people have been very clear and will continue to be very clear that we are rejecting Johnson Olony simply because when he took up the revolutionary call and mobilized his people and trained 10,000 tribal militia, his only aim is to fight the Dinka of Padang and to occupy their land by use of force. That was the main objective of Johnson Olony. So the reason why Padang people are now fearing to see him being appointed the governor is because he's still commanding the 10,000 tribal militia. And for you, as somebody with a common sense or logic, you cannot allow such kind of person that is actually threatening your life and threatening your territorial integrity to be allowed to take over the government of a state. This is not going to be good for the people of Padang in particular. So people of Padang are actually fearing for their for their own safety, for their security, for their territorial integrity. Because someone commanding a tribal army is actually coming over to take over their land and to kill their people. That is the reason why the issue of Johnson Olony cannot be compared with the appointment of Nguyen Minh Thuy or any other governors that are being appointed across South Sudan. Because the other governors, the other gubernatorial appointees, they are not a threat to their people. Because they're not commanding any tribal army, like the way Johnson Olony is doing right now. So I would want to conclude that if this is going to be happen, if Salva Kiir Mayardit is actually going to concede to the appointment of Johnson Olony, then there is a possibility it's going to give administrative area to the Pandang Jieng. That is the political option now on the table. If Dr. Riek Machar does not want to give another alternative appointee to become the governor of Upper Nile State, then there's a possibility Padang is going to be declared as an administrative area. Just like the same thing, the Eastern Way is also demanding the same thing, because they are rejecting the appointment of Johnson Olony. So there is a possibility they would also call for administrative area, because nobody is going to accommodate Johnson Olony, you know. So, but for me, as the son of Padang, I would compromise both with you and the rest of Iowa supporters that if they want us to accommodate Johnson Olony, the gubernatorial appointee for the Upper Nile State, then they have to make sure they integrate these 10,000 tribal militia. Or if not, the government of South Sudan must make sure they have to disarm him. Let them disarm him. Johnson Olony must have to be disarmed if he does not want to comply with the demand of the government.
Thank you, Billy.
You know? So these are the options that have to be put on the table in order to compromise, because it is actually the right, the right of the IO to appoint whoever they want. And people of Padang are not dictating that. It is because Johnson Olony is a specific threat to their people, and that's why they are rejecting him. I think the message is very clear.
Thank you.
Is IO willing for that compromise? I have not seen any willingness to concede on the IO side. So people of Padang will not have any option but to maintain their position. And we are so grateful to the president of South Sudan, His Excellency Salva Kiir Mayardit, for actually understanding the potential threat posed by Johnson Olony. So let him keep the momentum going and make sure Johnson Olony must concede for the integration of his forces, or he must actually face the disarmament. So I think this is what it is. We have to conclude it like that. And thank you very much once again, Volmaku, for your volunteerism, for your generosity and hospitality you have done tonight. It is a wonderful appreciation. And we are so grateful for your selflessness that you have demonstrated to the people of Padang in hosting them and allowed their voice to be heard by all South Sudanese, including the government officials back home. So thank you once again, Volmaku.
Thank you, Billy. Sudan, one nation. Let's say no to division. Let's remain united.
No, thank you. Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's say no to division. Let's remain united. Let's forgive one another. That's what we should be for. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you.